just want to smoke, bro. Chill, bro. Can't smoke, everybody. Smoke. But who wants to smoke, though, man?
As you guys know, I'm out of the class.
And put it in value mode. And then tell it you're counting 20s.
I don't have money to do it.
Well, welcome to the stream, everyone.
Well, you can suck my balls.
Can I turn him down? Hold on.
And lick my tank.
Okay, good, you don't. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully you're doing alright. Do I even have the echo on? I know I'm using the mic, the other mic, but I don't know if it's actually echoing because I can't hear it. Probably should have thought of that for a second. Oh, nah, fuck Eurobeat. I'm gonna get Susan. I don't know, can you play Eurobeat now? Remember people got in trouble for uploading it back in the day. And what layout are we using here? This one? What? Oh, that's why I look so bad, because it's old footage. But how you doing, everybody? Welcome to the super early and or super late stream, depending on what part of Kyrgyzstan you live in. For some reason, my upload speed is amazing, even though it wasn't for the last couple days. So, hooray. It's a very convenient time, obviously. This is usually when everyone is awake and willing to watch a really dumb stream. The perfect time. Let's see here. What could I talk about first? What's a stupid thing? Oh, I know what's a stupid thing. I need to find it. Alright, screw that mic. And no. Okay. So, this was a couple nights ago, I believe. Don't know how accurate that time is, because it's not my screenshot. But watching They Call Me DSP drive off a cliff in GTA because he's a poor driver and then say, "What a shitty game," makes me legitimately angry. Phil replies, "Lol, don't take it too seriously. I say every game is shitty when something goes wrong." And in DSP being the true, I don't know, the true poet of all era? Yeah, maybe that. He gives us real talk. We all know DSP, no, Phil, for giving us the real talks. I could turn Sonic down a lot.
What's your thoughts on PewDiePie?
Man, I don't know if I want to be like a full meme with that answer, or half. Even though I kind of ruined it by saying that. It caught me off guard, dude. And I was looking for my keyboard too, which I still don't know where it is. But I'm a huge fan of Felix, and I totally avow everything he does. He's a great guy. Good man. And $1 earlier from Big Ups English AEG. Big Ups to streaming at Brick Bong friendly times. Y'all got to stream before y'all get banned from everything. You and Dave have been hitting the gin hard all night together. Gin and Jasper, dude. Gin and Jasper. But we got some real talk. When I fail at a game in the heat of the moment, I tend to blame the developers or the game itself. Real talk. It's usually me sucking at the game, but that's always been my shtick, and I'm sure to correct myself before I finish the game in my final thoughts. Hashtag revelation. How many streams did I waste watching old KO gaming shit? Remember, look at your game, Sean, look at your game, Sean? And then he reviewed it and shit on it even more. Oh, but that's because it actually was a shitty game. Well, what about San Andreas? Fuck this game, shitty game, stupid game. Basically the whole playthrough. And it's funny because the dude was talking about Grand Theft Auto. And I just happened to be listening to a DSP Grand Theft Auto playthrough in the background. Because it's always great background music because it's not really interesting to watch. So we have a fantastic clip, DSP telling us at the end of a playthrough, "Hey you guys, all of that rage and shit and the weird stuff, I didn't mean it. It was just me fooling around." So let's see here. This is a really good clip. I'm glad I was able to find this to DSP to prove his point.
My successes. I know that a lot of people like to watch me fail just as much as they like to see me succeed because of my reactions. And yes, it is genuine rage most of the time. I mean, this last mission, the final mission of the game, made no...
Never mind. I guess... I guess I took him out of context. My apologies. Or is it like reversal taking him out of context? If I was right when I thought the thing... I don't think about it too much, dude. He was just fooling around. That was an off-the-cuff comment. And this was an off-the-cuff tweet. And this is an off-the-cuff reply. Everything is off the cuff. Like the time DSP lied about wearing what? A turtleneck? I still don't know how that is a thing. Extended discussion with DSP lying about wearing a turtleneck. Then the dude during the stream pull up a video. He's like, Phil, you're wearing a turtleneck in the video. Well, I don't know, man. It must have just been like an off-the-cuff comment or something. Off-the-cuff turtleneck lie. Oh, man. Let's see. It's not a shtick when you go on hour-long rants on why the devs are morons or how the game sucks. You're acting like a child that doesn't want to take responsibility. Your actions has consequences. Deal with it. Well, this dude probably already blocked. That's amazing. Hashtag revelation. Are you kidding me? And I'm sure out of what, the 70,000 videos almost on his current channel, it's got to be something. When during the credits, he was like, well, you guys, I know I raged a lot and I was pretty mean, but I didn't really mean it. But how often does that actually happen? And then he got this weird tweet like you do it every time. That's Doc being Doc. He was hanging out with Jasper. Jasper posted that tweet. The fuck are these sounds? Do the spaceships fly around at this time? All right, I can close these tabs. What the hell did I want to watch? Either this Mr. Hut Stuff video. These are short. Well, the ones I wanted to watch are short. Condo. Sure, could do that. But this is the hot channel, if you didn't know. That was playing in the background during the fake pre-stream. From That's 100% a Lie. One of the best DSP channels in the history of DSP channels.
Whoa! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
It's just a shit ton of out of context quotes.
What the heck?
And then you have the video attached, so it's better.
Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Hell is
God.
a place where
It's so
very
many
hot.
memes.
There's, it's torturous conditions, fire, hail, brimstone. Your body is being ripped apart by demons who are shoving red hot pokers up your rectum. Not a nice place. I know you're lying. Sound good?
Sound good. Oh, man. Was that the first one? Oh, no. YouTube gave up on me. That's definitely not the first one. Oh, this is a fun one.
Dude, you know how rude it is to ask people about money?
And that head shake, too. Hold on a second, sir.
Dude,
Oh, I can't get it. It's too short.
back,
Wait a
back,
minute.
back,
That. Shit.
Almost.
Lost in
It's
Texas.
extremely
I
serious.
tipped $3.33.
Dude, you know how
My
rude-
comments are
Now
made on the
you
fly,
fucking
dude.
piece of shit.
Don't take anything I say seriously, even though I am the
There we
straightest
go. God
shooting
damn.
guy on the internet snort.
Realest motherfucker on the internet. You want to know the truth? I'm probably one of the best gamers in the country.
Rookie tackle undrafted.
Off the cuff comments, man.
And 27
But,
cents. My
thanks for the
shtick is putting my
333.
DEHK in your O-line's moist, sloppy, gaping holes all Sunday long. See you in the playoffs. Ha ha ha. BWA ha 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 ha.
I disavow. Well, let's see here. Oh, no, that's not it. What are we going to do? Darks the Phil, end of July talks, condo, marriage, etc. I don't know how much of this I actually heard, or if I even watched this stream when it happened. I liked the video. Did I watch this whole thing during the stream? Is
It
YouTube
depends.
lying to me?
Usually, I'm ready for sleep by 2 a.m.
Oh shit, I think
And then
YouTube might
get
have
up
lied to me.
between, I get up usually between 8:30 and 9 a.m. So I typically get between 6 to 7 hours.
This thing I was thinking about in the last couple of days when I kind of couldn't stream even if I wanted to. Doc always say that people overanalyze everything you say, but if you listen to the same DSP clip, right? It could be like a 5-minute clip out of him, I don't know, barely talking for the last 30 minutes. You listen to a 5-minute clip. You can listen to it 2 times, once a week. That's your 2 times. And guarantee it, you're going to notice something different than you didn't notice before. Guarantee it. It's people watch my old videos and they're like, oh yeah, Tevin, you said this thing and it ended up being a thing. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, man, you're right. Like when that hot video when I said he should get a cat and then he got a cat that was a human. And then the same thing, he got a cat that was a pet. So we got both of my recommended cats. Condo. Feels bad.
Every single night.
which is.
But every time he talks, it's just the fucking
It is, it
information
depends on
dump.
Kat, because Kat,
He tell you
usually
17
gets
things in
home
one
at some
sentence.
time at night, and then when she gets tired, it's basically
Like right now.
Too. She's not tired yet. I'm not gonna go
Ah.
sleep. See what I mean?
See what I mean?
So it all depends, because sometimes she's really tired from work and she wants to go to sleep earlier. Sometimes she's not tired at all. She wants to spend some time with me before she goes to sleep. So it all depends on how she's feeling. Which is good, because her previous schedule last year, we spent almost no time together. She had to go to sleep early, and I barely got to see her at all. So at least I get a little bit of extra time now. Madaria's God says Apex only died because they don't update it. Same with Call of Duty. Fortnite actually updates their game, and Fortnite.
Real talk, what is it that he has to do with this lady that's so damn special that he has to spend so much time with her? She has 2 off days, so why doesn't DSP take 2 days off a week if he needs to spend time with her so much? He's obviously not broke because he randomly gets married and owns cats and hides them for a year. So, yeah, who knows? I'm sure he has some weird excuse for it.
It is the number 1 game on Twitch, but it's nowhere
These
near as popular as it
T-poses.
was, just a little bit ago. If anything, right now it's getting a spike of popularity because they just had the stupid Fortnite World Championships where a 16-year-old won $3 million. So, of course, every single kid now thinks they can win $3 million, so they're all watching and playing Fortnite. But that hype will die down once they...
So, because kids think they can win $3 million, that makes them watch a guy play. Well, I'll be.
all get their hopes and dreams
You got
crushed
me.
into a pile of rubble.
DSP, you got 4th place, buddy, and you stopped playing after that, basically. That wasn't your
Alright.
dreams being crushed? Come on. Oh, well. I bet you Jasper agreed with him.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Was this
Because
loading?
if
This is
your ninja
disgusting.
is coming out with a book soon
Or was this him
about
dropping?
how to do well in competitive games and how to always win. And it's hilarious because everyone's like, dude,
Everyone, by the way.
have like nothing to add. It's gonna be a fluff book for dumb.
Yeah, everybody
kids
said that.
Who think
I
that
agree.
They're actually gonna learn something, man. He's gonna make tons of money on a piece of garbage. Well, that's life.
So we can shit on Ninja a lot now because you're on a different
That's
website,
exactly
huh?
right, Vent Boxer. That's what all
We
those
go out
books
our
do.
way to start a
He's
discussion
gonna
shitting
prey
on Ninja now.
kids, sadly, he's gonna prey on children who now think they can win $3 million playing Fortnite by reading his
It's a good thing DSP doesn't prey on anybody.
book. So they're all gonna buy his fucking book and waste their time and money. But hey, cash in on the kids.
Oh
Cash
yeah,
in on the
great
kids is
quote.
what you do, right?
Derek,
You fucking do.
what about the wheelchairs?
Why can't we be friends? Just cheered. He said, "Why don't you sell some of those big IKEA-looking posters?"
Everyone else
Things you
preys
bought when
on
you were
people.
first
Everyone
home?
else.
The Blu-ray collection could also be cut in half. I already sold half the Blu-ray collection. I did that like 3 months ago. No lie. I told you guys about it on stream. Where that cat.
You
and I
didn't
went
sell
to
a whole
local
thing.
Place called Half Price Books, and we sold at least half, if not more, of my
Oh,
collection.
now it's half.
Because
I thought it
needed
was
the
all
money.
of them.
Even though it wasn't that
Ah.
much. I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding. I sold. Oh my God! You got to be kidding me! I couldn't walk down the ladder. He fell instead. Well, so much for that health boost. But anyway, I
Hey, dude, I sold the whole collection, but when I went, I sold at least half, if not more. You know what I mean?
sold probably 200 to 300.
Oh, now it's 200 to 300. It was
Blu-rays
200 back then.
slash movies,
It went
and
up
I made about,
100.
Like $200.
He said
It went up a little
DVDs
bit
back
off.
then as well,
Well, I made some money. Doing
and now they're Blu-rays again.
those posters are worth absolutely nothing. They're just pieces of fabric. Pieces of fabric over a frame. I mean, still for like $2. Seriously,
Sure.
like, it's not worth anything.
Of course.
And Philip Smelly Chair he said, "Have you fed cat today and given fresh water? Have I
The
fed my
human?
wife cat today?
Oh,
and
he
given
meant the
fresh water?"
human.
Har har har! Hilarious. She's at work right now.
Did he not
and
get
she's
banned
been
for that?
fed. She can feed it herself. I mean,
First of all, why did he read that? Second of all, did he ban the dude? Third of all, he responds and takes it semi-seriously? After basically pointing out it's a troll? What? God damn it, dog. Okay,
insulting
sure.
my wife, I really appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.
People just don't understand what's like funny and what's like lame and annoying. Like calling my wife a cat and acting like I feed her like a
Nigga,
pet.
you
Not
call a cat.
at all. Har har har. Like it's just annoying. Please, we were actually doing all right tonight for the first 17 minutes. Can we not get into annoying shit? Thank you. Please
Wow.
don't make me ban you because
He really-
that shit.
Oh,
my
enjoy
God.
streaming.
Why can't we
It's
be
a
friends,
straight up
she
school teacher
said?
right now, bro.
You still watch WWE as much as you used to, or you cut back? I have cut back. I still watch it. Like, I'll still eventually watch Raw and SmackDown.
What, 10 hours a week? Eventually. Oh, okay.
And every once in a while, I'll watch
Time
the
to lie,
other
I
shows
guess.
on the network. Like, maybe I'll watch NXT. Or
If he
205
barely
Live
watches
or
it, why does he
WWE 2K, something
pay
like
for the
that.
network?
I don't watch everything. Some weeks I barely watch anything. It all depends on the week and how much free time I get at night.
Yeah, this is a terrible meme because you can say, but Phil, I thought you barely have any money. Why are you paying for the network if you barely watch wrestling? Then if he says, well, no, I watched enough to keep the network, then you can say, but Phil, I thought you didn't have any time to do anything. Why do you have so much time to watch wrestling? And how many people even talk about wrestling over there? Him, Derek, and like 3 dudes? And people that show up to spoil it, or people that show up to bait him into talking about how much he watches so they can make fun of it? Jeez Louise. He watches at least 8 hours of wrestling a week. At least. No fucking way he watching less than 5. I don't know where this hot gimmick come from where he barely watches wrestling. But sure. He pays for the network to barely watch it, dude.
And stuff.
It's cheap,
When
just
Kat's at
$10 a
work,
month.
'cause I only watch it when she's at work. I don't watch it at any other time.
Of course.
So it all depends.
Good thing she
I don't
always at
watch
work.
it remember, I used to watch every single show for WWE. I used to fucking watch Impact. I used to.
That's not
watch
WWE,
every
sir.
pay-per-view, every show, review it all. I don't do that anymore. You know.
He doesn't review it
Hello,
anymore. He
Jack
doesn't watch
Marcus.
TNA. It's probably not
Every
even
game
called
in series,
Impact
what
anymore.
kind of mind games do you play with the birds?
Big
Oh,
ups
well.
obviously
ever-
for the dollar. Oh, and by the way, the cats agree with me.
You're right. I agree too.
Read and not reply.
The-
or
both
wait days
cats.
Before texting, calling.
He
All right,
go
I guess
out of
I'll
his
next
way to
person
call a
call.
lady cat and gets
Johnny
mad if you
Skinmark
call
Stream
her
said
a
I could
cat.
have sworn you have also said you watch wrestling when Cat sleeps.
Whoops.
No. We go to sleep at the same time.
No, you don't.
It's only when if she has to go to sleep like early, then I'll watch it.
Sir,
Like,
what? Holy shit. This is what I mean with this information dump. He basically told us 2 different stories back to back. We go to sleep at the same time, except for when she goes to sleep early. Well, then why are we saying anything at all? Good God. But don't remember that, though, because you're going to be a stalker. I don't know why you talk about this at all, to be
last
honest.
year, when she first
I guess
moved
'cause there's
here,
nothing
until
else to
fall,
talk
she
about.
had a different
He has
schedule
to
than she
reply.
has now,
Good morning for
where
the
she
everybody.
would
dollar.
work-
Good morning, Tevin.
Every time.
How was the coffee this morning from that $300 coffee maker? Lol.
That's bad, man. I'm not cool enough to have a $300 coffee maker. Maybe one day.
work mornings, and she
I tried
would
to
go
get into
sleep
coffee. I don't like
before
coffee.
me. Then I would watch wrestling.
I'd
when
rather
she
just
was
take
asleep.
caffeine pills.
But now we have the same schedule where basically she works nights, I'm on stream, and then when she comes home, we spend some time together before we both go to sleep.
Sure.
So, no, I usually watch it before.
What
she
about
gets
the
home,
fucking
is
2
when I
a.m.
watch it. Like
tweets?
today,
She's still up?
She was already at work by the time I finished my
As
first
he
stream,
posts
so
his
I went
salty
downstairs, had a
tweets?
salad and a ramen, and I watched SmackDown.
Yo, I went downstairs, had a salad and a ramen. You eating 2 meals now? In the middle of the night? Middle of the night, double meal plus wrestling. Feels good, man. Jen and Jasper.
From last night. That's when I got to watch.
Hopefully it was a little bit and it
You
was
know, after
extremely
the stream,
cheap. Discount
I'll probably
food.
get like maybe a half an hour to an hour to maybe watch something on WWE Network if I so choose.
Now, does it sound like he's excited for Kat to get home? Seemed like he kind of concerned about how much time he got to watch wrestling. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking him out of context.
Because I know already 205 Live's out for
I
this
go,
week,
that
right?
lady
So
gonna
I'll
get
watch
home
205
later.
Live. I don't know. Oh yeah, today's Wednesday, so NXT's out for this week. Too.
Wait, I thought they didn't
So
watch
I'll
all
try
this
to
shit.
watch one or two
Now we know
of
the
them.
names of all of them?
But I don't
Oh.
always have time.
Of course
Usually
not.
I have like a busy night.
Time
I
to
don't
lie
have a lot of
again.
Time to do anything after stream because I got to do a ton of shit. Then then I don't get to watch anything. That
Good
happens
God.
too.
Hey, you guys. Sometimes, like one day out of the week, DSP can't watch wrestling. Could you imagine that? It's damn near what he told us. Sometimes he can't watch wrestling at night. Wow. What a horrible fate. The man with no time. The man that, quote unquote, doesn't use Instagram and doesn't use Twitter. But he's replying to people at midnight and posting cat pictures at 2 in the morning. Well, I'll be.
Gaming Cheers said, I heard
He
Kat
likes
used to
spending
stream.
time
Why
with
doesn't
Kat.
she
That's
stream
why I
now?
do
I'd like
everything
to
else
hear
when you're
her
around her.
stream. She doesn't stream now because, well, of
Because of
different
you.
reasons, all
Because of
right?
me.
First
Because of
all,
trolls.
when she moved here and wanted to
Oh boy, here we go.
fucking scared me again with the jump scare sound. When she moved here to be with me, she wanted it to be about our life together. She didn't want it to be, our life that's now super public facing to the world and everyone constantly in our shit. She wanted us to have a life.
Man, it sounds really specific and it sounds like DSP's exact opinion. This is just his exact opinion. Well, there you go.
Ourselves.
Big ups to you. Big ups to you,
for the most part,
Kat.
that's exactly what's happened.
Good
because
God.
Kat's not on my streams. She's not on the internet. with
What about when she
social media
was on your
shit.
streams?
You guys don't know anything much about her besides what I tell you a little bit. Before I tell you on stream. And therefore, she has a very private offline
Need the
life.
cringe
She
Jay-Z
likes
face for
that,
this.
Okay? Now, yeah, it's true in the past, she liked streaming. That was the past. And that was a different part of her life.
Different part of her life before she was with you, basically. and when she lived somewhere else where she had friends and a Subaru. Oh, Doc. When you talk like this about somebody, it kind of make you seem like you a controlling person. I'm just saying. Well, she used to like doing this, but she doesn't like to do it anymore. And it's not because it's my decision. It's her decision. She feels this way. She can't even talk for herself. Ah. Thank you for the dollar.
Big ups chat interaction for the dollar. So Brainlessheep69 asked, when do I like to go to pee? Usually when I need to, but sometimes I like to force it out, but only on special occasions. So THERW, thank you for 50 bits.
My God, thank you for the dollar. Like, it's so many different stories about this cat streaming shit too. I thought the internet wasn't good enough. Now it's because she wanted to have a private life. Yes, because when you want to have a private life, when you move in with DSP and take Instagram pictures with them and put yourself in multiple videos in the stream. Multiple streams, too. That's how you have a private life, obviously, right? It's almost like they tried to do it and it didn't work out. Man, it's almost like the human cat didn't make enough money and she didn't want to stick around because she wasn't making enough money and she was getting made fun of too much. And it's almost like now we need the pet version of the cat, because the pet version of the cat isn't going to know when he's not making enough money. And he's going to show up no matter what, and we can see his tail. It's almost like that's the case. But I'm just being toxic.
Before she had ever met me. And quite frankly, if she ever wanted to come and talk about any of that shit, she could. But she has no desire to...
If Kat wanted to come on stream and tell us if she cheated on her ex to be with you, she could. That's totally going to happen. That's totally going to happen.
Come on my stream. She has no desire to talk about that stuff publicly at this point. So you know what I mean? Like, I can't answer any questions about my wife and her past and what she did in her past and why she doesn't do it now. That's up to her. And she's not on my stream. She's not going to answer.
Didn't he just answer it, though?
Place to answer in her stead. Okay.
He just answered it.
Mature,
now we can't answer it.
So Cat works through the night, comes home in the morning. Are we allowed
to
do what
here we
does?
go.
I never said that at all. Where do people get this stupid shit? When did I ever fucking say that?
Mr.
I never said that at all.
For the dollar.
Fucking
Kevin,
anger
you
coming
just
out.
don't understand. Dave is smirt. It's all part of his 20-plus year plan. Just believe in the plan. Also, watch out for falling dumbbells. Rip me, re.
The 20-year plan to egg on the trolls. Feels bad, man. I never said that. Well, maybe if DSP didn't speak in information dumps, people wouldn't have to find shit in between the stuff he actually says. And let's be real here, the stuff he actually says doesn't mean anything anyway, because he tell you a month later that it wasn't the truth or it was an off-the-cuff comment or some weird shit.
At all. Not even close. You have some serious earwax in your ears if that's what you heard. That's not even close to what I said. What the hell, dude?
What did he say then?
The dollar said, did Cat really want to stop streaming, or did she have to do to your stupid trolls?
Whoops.
Well, no. She wasn't even streaming
huh?
at all when I met her, when we
oh,
first started
boy.
dating and everything. She wasn't streaming anymore.
Yo. DSP. The one tweet. I believe DSP has one tweet to Cat, and it's still on his account, as far as I know. And that one tweet was about OBS. How? How do you meet over OBS and have the nerve to say the person wasn't streaming when you met? Was she stopped streaming the day after you tweeted her?
What?
Oh man.
Gene tipped $1.12. The
Dog,
real
what are you
reason
doing?
I don't stream is because I keep falling down the stairs and hitting doorknobs with my eye sockets. This causes very bad
That's why the
black
makeup
eyes.
looked that way?
It's the rather heavy makeup. I fall down the stairs pretty often. I might need help. Winking face, shushing face.
Stop carrying soap, Cat, and you won't fall down the stairs. Remember when Pandaley fell down the stairs? I think, yeah, and DSP lied about what she was carrying. That was funny. I don't know if there's a video of that. It gotta be, but it might be hard to find. I feel like I watched it before.
From her previous life has
Or I
nothing
said
to
I
do with
can't
her life
find
with
it,
me.
either or.
So again, this would have to be something that she would have to explain. She didn't stop.
My wife's previous life has nothing to do with me. My wife's previous life has nothing to do with me. How many husbands can basically tell you that? And somehow try to believe it? Oh. Okay.
Stop streaming because of trolls. She wasn't streaming
Yeah, she
when
was.
we started dating. She had already
Oh, now
stopped
it
doing
changed.
So I don't know.
Didn't he say they, you know what? I'm just gonna be that guy about it. Fuck it. I don't know if this is too much for him. If, like, is this I don't know. Am I being too toxic right now? Trying to go back to see what the fuck you said the first time?
The internet with social media and shit. You guys
Because I swear it
stream
changed.
now. I'd like to hear her in a chill stream. She doesn't stream now because, well, it's a few reasons. All right.
Oh, it's a few.
First of all, when she moved here and wanted to fucking scared me
Oh
again
my
with the
God,
jump
move
scares.
on.
Didn't want it to be, oh, our life that's now super public facing to the world and everyone constantly in our shit. She wanted us to have a life for ourselves, okay? And for the most part, that's exactly what's happened because Kat's not on my streams. She's not on the internet with social media and shit. And therefore, she has a very private offline life, and she likes that, okay? Now, yeah, it's true in the past, she liked streaming. That was the past, and that was a different part of her life before she had ever met me. And quite frankly, if she ever wanted to come and talk about it.
Okay, so now streaming was before she met him.
So again, this would have to be something that she would have to explain. I said, did Kat really want to stop streaming, or did she have to due to your stupid trolls? Well, no. She wasn't even streaming at all when I met her, when we first started dating and everything. She wasn't streaming anymore. This was something from her previous life that has nothing to do.
Wait, one more time.
It's not even close to what I said. What did she have to do to your stupid trolls? Well, no. She wasn't even streaming at all when I met her, when we
So
first
she wasn't streaming at all when they first met. And then what was the one where it turned into date now?
to do with her life with me. So again, this would have to be something that she would
This
have to
dude.
and we started dating. Is she because of trolls? She wasn't streaming when we started dating.
Holy crap. So God damn it, DSP. Like within the same minute. Within the same minute. Well, she wasn't streaming when she met me. I mean, she wasn't streaming when we started dating. I mean, you know what I mean? Internet problems, 2 lines, she can't use the other one, Wi-Fi, Netflix, Overwatch, work, she don't play games. Jasper, hey, come on, Jasper. Oh, Jasper, how's it going, buddy? Good God.
She had already stopped doing it.
Big ups
Man,
sadly
man,
for the
man.
dollar. Ha, I see idiots in the stream chat asking about Cat. I am saying right now, stop it. Don't ask about my personal life, it's none of your business. Also thank you Delusional Idiot 420 for the $50.
That's a good username.
Thank you. That's really gonna help with my bills this month.
Thank you very, 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 very much.
So I don't know what you're really talking about. Timmy $1 and says, why do you make these long convoluted stories about
Big
Cat
ups
not
me
streaming?
$1
Oh my
for
God,
a
here we go.
dollar for the dollar. Hey Tevin, you've become quite polite, calling Philip lover of animals, Burnell sir. Big ups for the mock respect, Sir Almighty.
I don't know what
Face with big eyes,
person
by
I
the way.
stole that
Hey,
shit
pigs,
from.
Don't forget
I
to
gotta
give
stop
Phil
saying it.
$1 to insult him. Every 65 cents counts.
Yeah, emojis didn't work. Thank for the $1. Me $1? Yeah, me $1 for $1. Big
You
ups.
demanded
Big ups
her not
Sarkov for the dollar.
stream.
Why does
Let's
he
face
act
it,
like
she can't
Cat
do
like
anything.
Oh, boy.
reincarnated as another person when he met her? Apparently she immediately dropped everything she was doing and all her interests
Does
just
she
to
have
move
a
in
family
with
then?
DSP. He almost talks about her the same
Oh.
way he talks about Jasper Law.
I guess I shouldn't think of it that way. Because it's like, oh, well, everything in her past is in her past. So do all her family members get deleted? Maybe.
Without you saying so. That's
DSP
right.
is a family now.
As you know, I'm an incredibly controlling
Yep,
adult,
time to get
and
extremely
I
literal.
absolutely tell her what to do at every waking notice. Right now, I've got her tied up in a closet over here in the house while I stream because I don't like it if she disturbs me.
Like Drake.
You're a fucking
Jasper
weirdo
Burnell
idiot.
tipped
You're a
$3.33.
What a response.
Hey everyone, meow meow. Please send help. This greasy pig removed my claws and
What a
locked me in his house.
response.
All day I listen to him scream into a camera. He complains about how much I cost and says I better bring in more money soon.
Yo,
Two
is that
K
why
wasn't
Jasper
enough
sleeps on the
love.
other side of the house? According to him, at least. Deep down inside, Jasper knows when it gets to a certain time of night, this dude is going to be a yelling asshole. So he purposely tries to go on the other side of the house and sleep. Unless Cat there. And then he hangs out with Cat and she has to close the door. And he has to close his too because they really love each other, you see.
You are dumbass.
You a dumbass. I agree.
Explain
Random
to
person
the
I
dollar.
won't
He says,
answer
makes
at
sense.
all.
Try not to get offended or defensive when we ask something about your life or
no.
about your life because you have to understand that you don't really tell us anything anymore. No, I get that. Explain. There's a difference between you asking a question and I answer.
I'm gonna assume X Planet is a pay pig because you see how he just treated him. It's the difference between you, current person that I'm responding to that I probably like. It's the difference between you and literally everyone else in the world saying the same thing to me. So I guess X Planet gave him $20 before or something.
Versus this other guy
Good
saying that
God.
I basically, I
He is so
denied my
fucking
wife's
fake.
ability to do things. I control
Man.
her life. See the difference? You're asking an honest
I guess it's
question.
okay because he's
Why
an
doesn't she
internet
stream anymore?
person,
It's 'cause
so
of the
it's
trolls, and
okay.
I answer honestly.
He's not a rapper.
No, it's not that, but I could answer because it's her own personal thing, and she would have to answer that, right? I didn't take offense to your question.
Look at him, milady,
The
and this
asshole
fucking
after
dude.
you, saying that I basically deny her from doing personal stuff. That pisses me off because you know what happens? Those idiots will pass that around as fact and say that that's true, and it's not.
No, of course it's not.
Like I told you guys, one of the major reasons I went to Connecticut, the original reason I was going to Connecticut in April to visit my parents is because it's probably the last time I'm going to see at least one of them in person. I knew that going out there. The thing is, people try to make a liar. Oh, Phil lied.
Let me hear this again.
He really was
Haiku
secretly
Hullabaloo tipped $1.36. A feline tumbles like leaves fleeing aging Teresa Pig is to blame you. Japan crossed flags goblin 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 crying cat face.
Haiku Hullabaloo.
that that's true.
What,
It's
$1.36?
not. Like I told you guys, one of the major
What is this
reasons I
again?
went to Connecticut, the original reason I was going to Connecticut in April to visit my parents is because it's probably the last time I'm going to see at least one of them in person. I knew
Oh,
that going out
what
there.
a good thing to sell us.
The thing is, people
Don't bring
try
that
to
up a
make-
week from
make
now. He's gonna
liar.
call you a
Phil
stalker.
lied. He really was secretly planning a wedding the whole time.
Big
That's
ups
the only
Hot
reason
Pizza
he went
God.
Fragger
out
for
there.
the dollar. Is
Good
Dave
God.
the ultimate example of an incel getting an e-thought? He literally just had one tweet with
I don't know
this
what you're
girl,
talking about, dude. Stop
and in
being
less
negative.
than a year, he
Kat
has
is
her
a
locked in his
handsome
house.
woman,
Keep your hopes up, incels.
and she told him things
If
no one
Dave
else
can
ever
do it,
asked.
You can too?
To?
There, and he made the whole thing up. And no, that's the truth of the matter.
I can already see it a week from now. Phil, didn't you say that you were only going to see one of your parents again if the other one died? Okay, now we have some fucking idiot in the chat thinking I'm only going to go to see my parents again if one of them fucking dies. That's fucking wrong, and I never fucking said that. I could already see it a week from now.
My parents
You're gonna
are
be a
getting
stalker
up there
for bringing
in
up
age.
that
They
weird
both have
comment.
serious medical problems.
He totally had to
And
tell us
they're
that, by
kinda
the way.
lucky that neither of them have had anything crazy bad happen so far, but it's basically limited time.
I like how we can talk about the parents, but we can't talk about the wife. The wife is off limits. Parents, fuck them. They're gonna die anyway. Get them out of here.
That's why I was very happy to go out there in April and spend time with them.
He doesn't have sex with them. Who
Put
cares?
stuff together. It was amazing.
We have to
Why do you
preserve
think-
the
I mean,
lady
I'll
we
be
put
very
our
honest.
thing inside of.
The wedding was a thing that Kat and I wanted to do.
Of
we
course.
were in no hurry to do. But
What?
once my parents said, "Listen, you should come out here and spend time with us because we both have medical issues or whatever."
This doesn't make sense,
maybe
DSP.
Now's the time. Maybe even now we've been talking about it. This isn't the time because
Why would his parents basically rush him to get married? That's what he's telling us now. What the fuck is this dumb shit? His parents forced him to get married now? This is some weird fake law? What? Sure. Hello, son that doesn't want to have a kid. Hello, lady with our son who also doesn't want to have a kid. You should get married. Sure, she has nothing going on in her life, and sure, you begging us for money, and you don't want to have kids. But why not just get married? It's gonna be fun. It's interactive. It's an interactive marriage. This makes no sense to me. I don't know why anybody parents will want that. I never heard of this. But I guess my parents are apparently not horrible. Hello, person who doesn't want to have a kid. You're with this person who doesn't want to have a kid. You should just go ahead and get married. Okay,
we
thanks.
might not get the chance. You know what I mean? Again,
You know what I mean?
next time maybe when one of my parents passed away, would be
Get
terrible.
married right
We had a
now
chance to
before
do
we
it, now,
die.
let's just
Phil,
so we
do
did,
it.
You know,
So we did.
we really were. We were pressured a little bit to do it.
What
And
did
I
Kat have to
really
say
don't
about
think we did
this?
it Too early? I don't. I think we did it at the right time anyway.
He wouldn't tell us if he thought he did it early.
But
Are you looking forward to the stream 3 years from now when he says, well, you want to know the truth? When me and Kat got married 3 years ago, I actually thought it was like way too early, man. It was way too early to get married. And then we got divorced a year later. Blech.
you know, that's just kind of the bottom line.
What a fucking joke. I like how he doesn't tell us what Kat had to say about this. He didn't even lie for her. They got pressured into being married, and Kat met his parents for the first time, at least based on what he's telling us. The first time she met him, they was like, get married. And she was like, okay. Sure. Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, this is exactly how real life works, and this is how adults work. DSP always tell us that we don't know how life works and we don't know how being adults work. This is totally how life works and how being adults work. You get some random lady, travel across the country, barely know her, don't know anything about her past. The trolls have to figure that out, but you know it's going to happen anyway. So you get this lady, you move in, you get engaged to her, don't tell anybody. Go across the country to see your dying parents. Get married to them. You have a cat back at home being watched by one of the lady you just married by one of her friends is watching the cat that you also have been lying about for the last year somehow, because normal people do that. And adults also do that. You come back and tell us that you got money from your mama, because also, adults also do that. They really like to get a lot of money from their parents, especially when they're getting close to 40 and they just got married. That's definitely the adult thing. And then they come back and tell people that they got married and expect money for it. They get money for it because that's how adults work. Then months later, they say, hey, you guys, I have a surprise, but I can't tell you about the surprise until you pay me. People, of course, pay. He shows a fucking cat. And then he says, wait a minute, I was going to show that cat anyway. People didn't pay for a surprise, you fucking buffoon. And then he has clips when he said he was charging for a surprise.
Been really, really bad for me, and what I'm hoping is, because it's a special event, get people positive, come in here, help support, and maybe we can raise some extra funds to allow me to not be in that situation this month, okay?
Now, in addition to that, if we raise the tips goal on the stream that I'm going to be raising this coming Sunday, all right, that I'm going to be doing this coming Sunday, if we raise the tips goal, all right, I'm going to do a very special reveal of something very positive right here live on stream.
Huh? So you pay me money, all right? It's just so ludicrous. It's just, it's so stupid, and most people don't pay attention to it. Okay? I'm not going to spoil whatsoever what it's going to be. I'm not even going to give you guys any hints. Many people have already speculated on what it is. I don't think a single person's been correct yet, but basically it's going to be something fun, something interesting, something you guys are really going to like. I promise you that. And something that could lead to a lot of fun stuff in the future as well. But
I'm only doing it if we raise the tips goal that that I'll have going on Sunday.
Only doing it if we raise the tips goal. DSP apparently never said he's only going to show off a fucking cat if he raises a donations goal. Even though not even a week before he said he didn't say that. He literally said it. And in the same day he showed the cat, he says, well, I would have showed the cat anyway. Well, why did you hide it for a year, sir? Oh, it wasn't a year. It was an amount of time. Come on. We got the cat in between a year old and 2 years old. This cat, we didn't have the cat a year. We had it 11 months. You fucking buffoon. This dude.
To a lot of fun stuff.
It's so amazing to listen to this whole clip knowing that he was talking about a cat. Just showing a cat, and not even a cool looking cat, just a cat. I can go outside and walk down the street and find my own Jasper. Can I charge $1,000 to show him off?
Stuff in the future as well.
And then you're gonna see his tail every once in a while.
If we raise the
stuff in the future as well, but
I'm only doing it if we raise the tips goal that that I'll have going on Sunday.
All right. Hopefully, what we'll do is have a really positive vibe around a game that people have wanted to see for a long time. Really great.
I knew I had that. I knew I had that open in my other tabs for a reason, and I accidentally reminded myself of it. So big ups. That's what adults do. Adults hide having a pet because of reasons, and they charge to show it, and then say they didn't charge to show it because And if you think otherwise, you're a fucking buffoon, and you can get banned.
But the thing is, people don't believe me. They constantly think I'm just making.
Why would people? Wait. Hold on. You mean wait? People don't believe DSP sometimes. The dude that said he had a surprise and people said you have a pet cat and he said no one guessed it correct, and then he charged $1,000 to show the pet cat. Well,
shit up.
You got me.
So yeah,
Of course,
Phil lied about all that. His parents don't have any problems at all, right?
Okay. What problems do your parents have, DSP, since we need to know
Why
this?
can't we be friends, Teresa? Did you do anything with that finance degree? Was a complete.
We can't talk about Cat, though. We can talk about what problems his parents have.
Out of college, which I thought was a job related to, like, directly
the scam job?
Investments. It wasn't. What it was a predatory lender.
I like when
They
he talked about
found
this
people
job.
who had bad credit scores and basically gave them unreasonably high interest rate and also unreasonably high loan-to-value loans on their homes that they knew these people were not going to be able to fucking pay off, especially with the whole real estate market the way it was going. The interest rate, there'd be variable rates to variable fucking
Haiku
rate
Hullabaloo
mortgage.
tipped $1.
I wanna see if he tell us how he
A
lost
cat
his
gets
job.
A bruise, an argument turned violent. Che gets half his cash, crying cat
Oh, he's
face,
gonna
pouting
play?
cat face, pig
God
face,
damn it.
shushing face, bank money bag, money
Thank you
bag,
for the
pig face,
$1.23.
winking face, cat face with rice smile, thumbs up, light skin tone, Japan crossed flags, Japan
Wait,
crossed
what?
flags.
Oh, the thumb was the light skin tone. I was like, wait, Japan light skin tone?
High loan-to-value, so these people ended up owing more on their home than what their home was worth by a ton.
How
And
did this
they
area
couldn't
in your
pay it
life
off,
end,
and A lot of
DSP?
people probably lost their houses. And I only worked there for about a year, and then
Oh.
I couldn't take it anymore.
He quit.
Explain it to me $1.
A year.
The condo.
He worked for a year, helping
it this way.
scam people.
At this point, I
He
have
couldn't
no idea
take
what
it.
happened. I
Scared
just-
and confused
His
for the
conscience
dollar.
got him.
Cat
He
is a
can't
Disney
scam
character
people.
now, feels
He's too
bad.
good a guy.
She's locked away in the Tower of
Ugh.
Utopia from streaming, and we need the Frog Prince Jim to save
Yeah, he
the
told us
Weebo
this story a lot
princess
before.
from the King Pig villain.
Man. He couldn't handle it, man. He couldn't handle it. He can only be an honest worker. You know, like charging to show a cat. He didn't even charge to show the cat, the human cat. That's what he should have did. That would have been really, really weird. Would it have been worse to do it with a human or with a pet? Probably with a human, huh? Well, it depends. Some people like
so
pets a
there's no way
lot.
I'm gonna own it permanently anymore.
We need Jasper to
So,
sign a sheet of
I don't know
paper.
how it's gonna go down, but
Can he grip a pen with no
I would
claws?
think probably sooner rather
I
than
wanna
later,
see Jasper
I won't
consent.
own a condo in Connecticut anymore, and it's basically gonna ruin my credit for a
I
long
thought he already
time
stopped
because of
paying
this,
on it.
But at least, hopefully, in the short term, it'll give me a little bit of relief. I don't know
Relief?
how much it's going to give me.
Give me? It's a good thing DSP don't talk that way and it's just a meme.
Whatever. That was lame. That was
I
incredibly
agree.
lame. Because he was there
Time
at the
to
window.
complain.
I go to zoom in. The game zooms in over here. Then he straights in and is spraying. And somehow he hits me every bullet and kills me. Fuck off. Complete garbage.
Tried
But
to
yeah,
charge the
basically, I'm
cat
not gonna
before
be
though,
owning that
huh?
condo
Yeah, it
forever.
didn't work.
I mean, and the thing is, it might have long-term negative repercussions. Because the condo, let's say, for example, the condo in Connecticut, let's say we can't come to an agreement. I can't come to an agreement with the mortgage company on how to have an amicable resolution. So basically, they just foreclose on it. They
Didn't he say he was gonna stop paying on this like 6 months ago?
sell it off, and then they sue me for the remainder of money that I owe. That
He's
could
gonna be
happen,
telling
and
us
I
this
might end up
next
having to
year,
pay
huh?
off that money. Now,
Next year he's gonna be telling us that
would
he's
be
not
the
gonna
worst
pay
case
on it
scenario?
anymore, huh?
I don't know. I don't know how much money reasonably it would even be. And
Ouch.
more than likely, it would be at a situation where I can afford it because I can't afford anything right now.
Of course
so
not.
If I can prove to them, listen, you can't afford nothing. How am I supposed to pay you this money? More than likely, it would have to be on reasonable.
You could afford hiding the cat for
you.
you.
Or whatever. I don't know. But
And the cat made
that
$1,000
condo is going to be gone.
just to show
There's
him.
nothing I can do about it. That's
Nothing I can do.
man. All right, let's see. Timbo Slice Cherry said bankruptcy is not as it was years ago. A lot of people do it, and then years down the road have an amazing life. It's definitely something to look into. Listen, I don't want to do it unless I absolutely have to, but I know there's tons of
I thought he couldn't afford anything. He can't afford anything. The worst financial position of his life. That's the words he used for us. Worst financial position of my life. I can't file for bankruptcy. That would be the last resort. What? The day before the dude kick you out the house or something? I don't know what the last resort's supposed to be at this point because he's been in the worst financial position of his life for what, a year now? At least a year. And he's been doing horrible or whatever his definition of that is for like 3-4 years. And it's somehow the troll's fault. Even though when they go away, he celebrate, but then obviously the new ones come in and just do the same thing. They all hurt him behind the scenes too. And they don't want to talk about it.
Qualify. Certainly having 2 fucking homes in my name, I'm not going to qualify for it. So if anything, you know,
Nice flex.
once the condo in Connecticut is out of my name, whether I get sued for whatever the remaining money I owe on it or not happens, I think getting that condo out of my name is going to help me in the long run anyway, because maybe it'll help me to qualify for assistance or whatever.
Why did you do the thumb?
Going to help me in the long run anyway, because maybe it'll help me to qualify.
I know,
for
scratching his
assistance or
elbow.
Whatever, in the long run anyway. There's
Dude.
no way anyone would say, "Oh, you own 2 homes and you're gonna try to get fucking bankruptcy." Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's never
right.
gonna happen.
Get out of here, gamer.
Explanted $1 million. It was the condo a bad choice from the get-go? Was it unfortunate events that screwed you in the long run? The condo in Connecticut, I hate to say it, like,
Oh boy.
the only positive that ever came
I
out of
hate
that
to say it
condo
too,
was
by
that
the way.
in my formative years of YouTube, I had a place to film, and it was outside of a noisy or shitty place to film, even though it wasn't great. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't great, and especially when I wanted to start streaming, the internet was terrible there. It wasn't good enough to do all this.
Did you notice that? Before he bragged about it too much, and you know that one dude might come in the chat and say, "Phil, if it was so good, then why did you leave?" Before he brag about it too much, he has to dump a fucking mountain of shit on top of it. Well, yeah, it was pretty good, but god damn it, it fucking sucked. I hate it. Well, there you go.
Something I wanted to do for the future. That's why I keep telling people I would never be able to move back in.
Connecticut's so good, right? He can't even play VR games.
It's not. That's why I had to get out of there within a year.
His room too small, his back too bad. Who
I
knows?
had to get out of there to begin with. But the only positive I ever got out of that condo,
He was bragging his ass off when he got that
initially
condo.
having an isolated place where I could film for myself those first few years.
Few?
The real reason I bought that condo
What,
in
6?
Connecticut, it was a bad investment. It was expensive, but it was close to where I was working at my office job at the time, and it was basically like a bachelor pad. So it allowed me to be close to work, but also to have other stuff going on, like YouTube, or have friends over to play Street Fighter or whatever.
That's what
If I had
bachelors do?
stayed at that job, that place would have been great.
Wait,
Like,
wait. The bachelor thing is first. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'll kind of go there with it. Why should we feel bad for him if he was so fucking dumb to basically live somewhere because his job was close? If it was so bad, if everything was so bad, why did he do that for that job? Then he said he hated the job anyway. Then they fired him for no reason, according to him. So he did all of this for this horrible negative job. Man, it's almost like the condo was really nice to him when he first moved in and then became a stuck-up asshole. And that was terrible. That can't be the case. It was awful the whole time. That's why he paid for it for so long, and that's why he lived there so long. When he was making all of that money to lease BMWs and to buy thousands of dollars worth of statues and to buy the collector's edition of every game and to take everybody on trips and to cash the fuck out on people and pretend he was MC Hammer. When he was doing that, he couldn't move anywhere else. Sure, he hated where he lived, but why would he move? That was stupid. That's why he had to get with Pantaleon and move across the country with her. It worked out.
It stated that office job, that would have been a really good investment, but they laid me off within a year. So
Well, that worked out,
essentially,
didn't it?
I spent a ridiculous amount of money
Investment.
on a place and got into financial distress of a place that I can't even sell
Unless
anymore, owing way more on
he
a
was
mortgage
making
than
a
the
lot,
place is worth, because
and
that
he was
old
not
office
making
job
a lot,
completely fucked me over. That's
He should
why.
not have moved close to the job on purpose.
It was just a shitty,
Should've moved where you
shitty
wanted to
situation
move, bro.
where a job didn't treat me properly. They didn't pay me for the work I did. They mistreated me completely.
Yeah, of course
and
they
then
did.
They ended up fucking,
You know?
laying me off.
Whoa, what a horrible
unfairly,
thing.
too. It
Unfairly.
wasn't like I did
Still
anything
mad
wrong
about
or I
this
was
job.
didn't do good work. In fact, I got commendation for how well I had done at the job. Completely.
Look at what kind of person DSP is.
Because that old office job completely fucked me over. That's why.
Fucked him over. Was that the end of
It
it?
was just a shitty situation where a job didn't treat me properly. They
Didn't treat me properly. Fucked him
didn't
over.
pay me for the work I did.
Didn't pay him for the work he did.
They mistreated me completely.
Mistreated him.
And then they ended up fucking.
And then they fired you for no
wrong.
reason.
I was didn't do good work. In fact, I got commendation.
But they gave him commendations. Yo, is this literally within a minute? They treated him wrong. They didn't like him. They fucked him over. They fired him for no reason. But they gave him commendations. They hated him and loved him. Well, there you go. It makes a lot of
How
sense.
well I had done at the job.
We love you,
Only
Phil, but
about
we
2
fucking
months
hate you.
before they
Get out
let
of
me
here.
off. It was just a ridiculously bad business that was falling and running themselves into the ground, and they laid me off and it completely screwed me over.
This story changed a good little bit
Like I
too,
said, if
by
I
the
still
way.
had that office job, I never would have done YouTube full time. YouTube would have always been a side hobby.
Didn't you make more?
And I probably would have
That,
still done
that's not
videos
true.
and made money on them. I would have.
I'm
monetized
mixing
them,
it out on
but
that.
It never would have been my source of income. I would have kept the office job and always.
You know, we all know how lazy DSP is. He would have quit that job. He would have quit the job. And he would probably still be complaining about it too. The job I quit 10 years ago, they fucking treated me terribly, man.
done YouTube as like a night thing for 2-3 hours a
That
night,
wouldn't have
and it
happened.
probably
This
would've been
bullshit.
Way more stable.
This is
You
fake
guys
as
are
fuck.
kidding me.
And if he wanted to do this so bad, why didn't he get any job at all in the last 10 years? if he wanted to make YouTube a side thing so bad, why did he never, ever try to get a job in the last 10 years? God damn it. He didn't even want to make shirts. You think this dude don't even want to upload shirt designs. People make them for him. He's too lazy to upload shirt designs. And he got the nerve to sit up here and tell us, well, yeah, man, I wanted to do YouTube as a nighttime thing. Get the hell out of here.
Technicolor tipped $3.33.
Massive meme.
My old job wouldn't let me do anything, dude. They never let me clock out early every day or take every Monday off. They completely mistreated me, naha snort.
So, friendly reminder, this dude brags a lot about how he took a whole day off to play Batman for YouTube. The same job that he talking about right here is the job he took a whole day off of work to play Batman. And when he played it back then, he was like, yeah, I'm taking a day off of work to play fucking Batman. And 10 years later, he still tell us, yeah, I took a day off work to play Batman. But they treated him wrong, and they treated him so bad, but they also gave him commendations, and he was a great worker when he wasn't playing Batman.
Well, I might as well just quit out now. Seriously, because I can't even get any items or nothing.
Holy leg slap.
Oh.
This is self-harm, bro.
I can't even get any items or nothing. Yeah, they laid my father off too. That's correct, Cody Carls.
I like how somebody else had to bring that up.
Did I get
he
a
totally cares about him.
package? What I got was they don't call that, they call it severance pay, and it was basically like 2 months salary. It was like minuscule.
Now, okay, let's keep it going. Is he gonna say anything else? Nah, I think that was it. I don't remember him ever telling us that it was a minuscule.
It just hit me.
Ever, even back then.
The same way
but
he
sure.
talked to Panda and Cat. Hello, Jasper. Come on, Jasper. Hi, honey. Say hi to the stream, honey.
That's the only way he know how to talk to anybody. Think about it. Okay, the last human DSP talked to in person that wasn't either somebody giving him money or someone he was buying something from, like in Target. The only other person he talked to was his parents, and that's once a week. He tell us all the time. It's been once a week for fucking like 5-6 years. It was once a week when he was living in Connecticut, but at least he kind of could see him see him in person. This dude, he doesn't talk to anybody at all, so this is the only way you know how to talk. He know how to buy shit from people. He know how to talk to his parents, and he know how to talk to the people he put his dick in. The last time we talked to Rambo, when was that? 2015? This shit was years ago. He tell us all the time we're supposed to move on.
Nothing?
Oh no, he talked to Brian and Kekin. That's probably, we all heard those great conversations, right?
Big ups punished.
It's fucking man talk with those two guys. I mean, 3
Turbin,
guys.
this is a special message. Me and Cot have started a project where you get to black Cot and
Feels
you get
bad,
to have
man.
me as a pet operation. Wrangler is in full effect. Remember one thing while you sliding that yellow thong to the side, it's all thanks to me.
Help!
I disavow.
Appreciate they gave me something, but I would have liked having the job instead of working my ass off for 5 years just to be dumped because they're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Wait, what?
Alright, I gotta get out of here.
And then another good thing, the company that he complains about firing him so much, they don't even exist anymore anyway. And he still complains about it like everybody that worked there got amazing pay or some shit. I really don't know why I complain about this.
Bottom line is,
and did the years change, or did I hear something wrong?
Anymore. That company completely
he told us too.
Gone, and any employees who they still had, they shuffled around and threw, carted off to other jobs because the company basically went out of business essentially.
Oh, of course.
Cody Carl's cheers.
And then he snake laughs at them.
As a reference, or did you get in by yourself? Basically, my dad told me there were openings at the job, and then he just told me, here, apply, and I did.
So he got you the job.
I'm assuming.
You assume.
Who were hiring knew that I was.
Oh my god.
I don't know how much that factored in.
Look how, dude. Really?
To apply, and I did. Now,
really?
I'm assuming the people who were hiring.
Why else would he have gotten hired? He's assuming. It's what, like 9 years of him hating on anybody for getting ahead in any way at all ever based on who they know? And he got the job that he hated allegedly based on who he was a fucking kid to. Apparently, allegedly, maybe, I don't know. Sure, buddy.
Knew that I was his
You, son.
I don't know how much that factored in, but they were impressed with me. They weren't impressed with necessarily my dad, you know, knowing that I was the son of someone who already worked there or anything.
Lies. Well, what are they impressed with?
Have I ever been in the
What did he
hoods
do
this night?
before
Wait,
that?
I had to tell you this, but
I lived in the
parents' house
hood.
basically is in the hood.
Sure.
My parents' house is in what's considered part of a ghetto part of Bridgeport.
By who? Donald Trump?
As Kat saw firsthand when we visited, and she was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Don't worry, I know."
What the fuck this has to do with anything? We can't even talk to Kat. Kat agrees with me. The hidden person who hides from
Big
everyone
ups DSP,
agrees.
Grand Theft Auto VDSP for the dollar.
What's
An
the
extremely
point?
distressed individual just
What's
entered
even
Fred
the
Meyer.
point?
He had red bloodshot eyes and a cat under his arm. When confronted, all he would do was point a thumb to the entrance of the store and say MUH. Turbin, we don't know what to do.
I'm sorry, I can't help you, buddy. By the way, Kat agrees with me. The lady that doesn't want to talk to you has the same opinion as me. Sure, you can't get her to express that opinion, but believe me, she has the same exact opinion as me.
My way around, I know what I'm doing. We're not gonna go down the wrong street and get shot or anything.
Oh yeah,
We
that
just gotta be
totally is gonna
careful
happen.
And be sure not to hang out here too much unless we're at my parents' house inside the house, which is exactly what we did.
These fucking
It's not a
bums,
good area,
probably
Bridgeport,
riding
we live
around in a Corolla, they're just gonna get shot. That was
Beginning
a
out
weird
cheers,
edit.
your parents
Scared the
very
hell out of
frugal.
me.
Surprised they didn't pass down their habits onto you that you don't overspend.
Oh
My
boy.
parents are very frugal. They're overly frugal. They're to the point where, like, in their life, they took very little financial risk or chances ever. And because of that,
First of all, how are his parents so frugal? Didn't he tell us that his mama gave him a bunch of money to pay his bills? And his parents have given him money every year for like the last 5 years. At least what he told us about. They probably been giving him money forever. They probably never stopped. How the fuck are they frugal? They're frugal with themselves? I mean, that's kind of a parent thing, isn't it? Isn't in most cases it's kind of a parent thing to be a little cheap with yourself, to be a little nice to your kid until they turn 40? Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. It's one of the reasons.
Good
why
job
they're
shitting
kinda
on your
stuck where
parents,
they
DSP.
are in Connecticut, and they never moved or whatever. They never took chances to get out.
You want to know why his parents might be stuck in Connecticut? Maybe because they give DSP money every time he asks for it. And it's definitely not taking him out of context to say his parents give him money, because he's told us a lot of times that his parents gave him money. And sometimes he's even used little meme words like generous and large amount and stuff. So maybe that's why they're stuck in the hood, sir, because they're trying to help you out. They're trying to help him keep two houses and two houses and two strange cats that they don't even get to meet. Well, they don't even get to interact with. Because of reasons.
Thank you for
And they're stuck in the hood because
Big
they're
ups
frugal.
Dark skin Phil for the dollar. All
Of
right,
course.
y'all. So back in 2010,
God.
dog government took away my food stamps and stopped paying me for disability. Yo, that's bull spit, y'all. I thought
Need
they
to have
loved me.
kids with cats so
I'm
he can get
finna
food
go
stamps.
and get this money cuz. But my baby mama ain't gonna get any
Maybe
of
he
that.
could, like,
Nam saying? Clown
maybe
face
he could put the
basketball,
condo
clown
in
face
cat name.
basketball.
Yeah, he could put the condo in cat name. And then put the Washington one in his parents' name. And then put the car in cat name. And then say, oh shit, never mind. They wouldn't want to give him anything. Oh fuck. I need to figure this out for him, dude.
there when
We need to
in
help him
reality
out.
they should have gotten to a much better
How
place
easy is
because
it to
it's
get
not
food
very
stamps
nice
in
to live
Washington?
there anymore. But I mean, my mom always told me, save money, do this, do that. You know, and it's hit or miss. It depends on my
He didn't
phase of my life.
listen at all, huh?
'Cause there were some
Did he
phases of
say
my
it
life-
was hit or miss?
But I mean, my mom always told me, save money, do this, do that. You know, and it's hit or miss. It depends on.
My mother's advice was hit or miss. So you listen sometimes and didn't listen sometimes. What the hell is this weird ass wording? I don't know how else someone's advice could be hit or miss. Was it bad advice? Save money was bad advice? Maybe. In DSP situation, saving money probably is bad advice.
My phase of my life.
You can't
Some
beg
phases
if you
of my
save your
life
money,
where,
dude.
like, I could, and I did, and there's other phases where I didn't. And there's sometimes
Hit
I
or
make
miss.
bad decisions, sometimes I make good decisions. It all depends, but you know.
You know?
The situation I'm in now is a combination of many, many factors.
It's everybody else's
It's not
fault.
just one thing where I overspent or something.
Oh, the weird
else.
notification. Nice. Big ups, Creepy
Creepy
Susie.
Susie tipped $6.66. Okay, DSP, sure, it was a ghetto. This
Look at
guy
that blurry
has never
lean
been
in.
a real threat in his life. Dave should come live outside the US. He wouldn't survive a month. He should go to the Congo with me on me next research trip. Feels great, man.
Yeah. You know, it was many, many factors. My
Dude,
income
where are the
was
elephants?
all kinds of shit, so. Fuck.
Nice
It was
sniff.
funny, Coral Guy, because just this week, well, actually, I think it was last week, Kat and I went to a pet store.
Of
just to
course
see
they
what kind of
did.
Animals they had out and about in this area, you know, and we looked at all the fish, and we're looking at all the.
Are we
fish.
doing this right
Caught some
now?
Really cool fish here. They had an aquarium that had.
Guys, I have this really cool surprise. It's gonna really be helpful for the streams. You're gonna love it. I promise you guys are really gonna enjoy my cool surprise coming up. Now, let's talk turkey. I can't tell you the surprise right now, but I guarantee you no one is gonna be able to guess what it is. Oh, we got some idiots in the chat saying, "Oh, Tevin got a fish. Tevin got a fish." I'm telling you, I did not get a fish. So let me show you guys my new fish.
Had
Ugh.
these little shrimp.
What are we doing right here?
Frogs that were swimming around. They looked so cool. These cool little mini frogs, and they were so active. And they were like,
What
wow,
the
that's so
fuck?
cool.
His cat isn't
I was
interested
telling her,
enough
you told me
already?
A couple of years ago about setting up your
He
own
cheating on his
self-sufficient
cat
aquarium,
and giving
how
these strange
honestly
animals
you can set up
attention?
one that's
How
not a lot
dare
of
you?
work. You don't have to empty all the water out or nothing every week. But sadly, that it would cost a lot of startup money because you have to put the pumps and everything in there and build the right ecosystem, like you had told me. And you know how expensive it is, and that's why it's kind of a bummer. Because that's what we would want.
It took him until he was 37 for someone else to explain owning a fish to him. High startup price for a fish. Sure, if you want to be a fancy asshole, maybe you can start off kind of cheap and figure out if you even want a fish or not. Nah, you know, if DSP was to get a fish, it would be like a wall. They would delete the wall. Pretend it's The Sims. They would delete the wall. Just put a fish tank in the wall. He would have sharks floating around and shit. Guys, it was extremely cheap. It was on a huge discount. Now, it was like 80% of what it would normally be. So I got a pretty good deal, man. You guys want to see my shark?
If we were ever to get, you know, fish, we wouldn't be getting one of
Fucking
these
fish
where we
now.
deal the water out every week.
You can't jingle your keys to make a fish interact with your DSP.
Filtration and changing out, like you said, a couple gallons a week or whatever. But building it properly.
I thought he had a bad back.
Do that with all the pumps and everything.
This happened before. This was before he got with Cat, I think. Maybe. Or it might have been after. I don't remember. But I definitely remember him talking about fish shit. And one of his reasonings to not get one was because his back was messed up. He wouldn't be able to haul the water, you guys. Because obviously, if you buy a fish at all, you have to get a big tank. Because that's the way they work. You have to get a tank that's bigger than the one at the pet store.
It's like, dude,
That's the only way they'll be
you don't have
happy.
the money to be buying a super expensive fucking aquarium.
Super expensive. You see, it has to be super expensive. Every single fish operation is an expensive one.
So, yeah, I don't know. Coral
Quality
Guy says
means
freshwater.
he can't upgrade his camera, but he wants to buy fish and cats and shit.
Would it be too much with
And he can
saltwater?
upgrade his
That'd be
camera
like
for
a
free.
giant investment.
He doesn't
Yeah,
even
I'm
want to
trying
go through the effort
remember.
of
I don't remember
upgrading
if
it.
I said it was saltwater or freshwater. The fish that we were looking at. I see these little colorful shrimp.
Look
They
at
were,
this
like,
dude.
clear
Big
and
ups
red,
J
right?
Corona 900.
And look at him going into it too. It's the same thing he did when he was talking about cats.
Made Mr. Rogers furious. DSP would forget to feed them but beg for tips to buy more.
Guys, my fish, for some reason, I don't know why, but I saw him like floating, and I don't think they breathe like oxygen, but he was floating upside down. So I took him out, and then he didn't move anymore. So I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And Kat didn't know what was going on either.
They were like really cool colors, and then there was a bunch of little frogs. Like, damn, these are really neat.
The need.
They'd be active pets. He was swimming around in there.
You have a cat, DSP. He's not interested enough.
But
The
sadly,
cute
just not
cat
for us.
Jasper,
It's
the
not
perfect cat. The perfect
when
cat
you
isn't
get-
cool enough. We gotta buy
We were
something
actually-
else.
We were looking at
More
an
animals.
anemone. The one that it's like the living creature that has all the tentacles and stuff
What?
and moves. I was like, that's really alive. That's not just the water current in the tank making it do that. It's actually moving by itself. Oh my god, it's like Call of Cthulhu. I was like, yeah, pretty much. It's probably what half that shit's based on. Creepy looking sea anemone. Anemone. Philip Smelly Chair, thank you for the
What a
support.
great
Chair. My
notification.
parents know about everything that happens to me.
No, they don't.
I tell them about everything.
No, you don't.
Their reaction is the same as everything else.
By that logic, you say what? You told his parents about Tevin then? If they know about everything. Would the story change if you asked the specific question? Who knows?
Like, well,
Did he tell his parents that Rambo and how he made a weird video about him? Did he tell his parents about Subaru Man? Did he tell his parents about Madara's God being demodded? Oh, am I wrong about that? I think I am still wrong. He gonna get demodded if he's not already. Fuck him. But did he tell his parents about the weird mod drama? Did he tell his parents about the escort thing? I think he said he did tell his parents about that. I don't know. He said he tell his parents about everything. So he tell them about like how long it take to play games and all of that stuff too, and his schedule. Does he tell his parents his schedule? Nah, I'm being too literal, dude.
it's kind of messed up that happened.
I tell him
It
everything,
is.
but don't
Hopefully
think
they
I
can
tell
move
him
on.
everything. That's stupid.
And I'm dead. Just like that.
Why are we wearing a Mega Man shirt for Mario? He picked these on purpose too. Amazing dead air.
No, because the truth of the matter is the stupid
What?
incident, right?
What is he responding to? He didn't even look at the chat. Oh, I'm glad he left the dead air and then. Let me see.
No, because the truth.
Yeah, that's forced as fuck. And then he says, yeah, because you know the truth, like he's responding to someone. He wasn't even looking at the chat. Ah.
The truth of the matter is the incident, right? It was so stupid.
well.
I made a funny face
Me jerking
on a
off by
camera
accident was
with
stupid.
no audio. That's literally what it is. It's me making stupid faces on a camera with no audio.
Oh, this is being super
Nothing
literal.
Obscene, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Nothing obscene fucking happened on camera. It's nothing. It's literally nothing bad. Embarrassing, yes. Bad? No, not really. It's just fucking stupid.
Remember how mad he got at Dr. Disrespect for going in that bathroom? We didn't see anything, dude. Was it bad? Yeah, man, sure it was bad. But it wasn't that bad. It was just a guy going
Big
into a
ups Khalil
bathroom
Alexander
with
for
a
the dollar.
camera.
Snort so mom, dad. There's
Blech.
this piece of gingerly on the internet named Tevin.
That's rough, bro. That's rough. Just because he did it. Just because it's specifically DSP in a specific moment in reality. Well, in that specific moment in reality. Him masturbating on YouTube got devolved into making funny faces. Well, I'll be. So making funny faces get you community guideline strikes? Because that's what he said he got for that video when it got re-uploaded by accident, kinda. Or re-publicked, or however the fuck you say it. It has to be a word for that. And public definitely is not a word, huh? No, that sounds terrible. Reinitiated on the YouTube sphere for people to watch. I don't know, man. You don't get community strikes just for making funny faces. I think people look into context. If it was just a funny face, why did Twitch deny his emote multiple times? Remember that? When he tried to list it as, I think it might have straight up been DSP Orgasm at first. And then he named it DSP Roar to try to actually trick the staff. Repost it might be good. And unprivate it might be alright too. It wasn't re-uploaded though. He never deleted it. He might have deleted it after that. But believe it or not, DSP actually didn't delete the accidental masturbation video. He just made it private like all of his other streams. It's really odd decision.
Phil and Cat in his
You really,
tipped
like he really didn't want to lose out on those little bit of
$1.69.
views for
Hey,
that.
Look, Cat, look, honey, you see that block right there? That's where I was selling rocks at. But the cops tried to take me to jail and I told them, dude, I'm just trying to pay my fucking bills, you fucking buffoons, and they agreed with me.
By the way, the cops agree with me. God damn it. Just making funny faces.
How many people in movies and stuff have done that? Made a fucking funny face on a camera like that, right? Look at fucking American Pie, dude.
Oh. It's a lot of different ways you can go with that.
That's,
I don't
Pie
feel
is
like
way
going
worse than what I
anyway.
did.
American
And Jason
Pie.
Biggs isn't embarrassed for the rest of his fucking life.
Well, they got paid millions of dollars to make those funny faces.
The other thing is, I just so you guys know, understand, I do enjoy these streams. For whatever reason, as you see, sadly, they don't really bring in many contributions. I don't know why. You would think
I don't know
watching
why.
me play stuff
Why
like
don't you
Mario
give me
was,
enough
like,
money,
really
you guys?
entertaining, But people apparently like the chill streams more than that, you know? Like, people like the new releases and the chill streams. Apparently, this Mario stuff hasn't been translating very well for whatever reason.
Translating.
Apparently, this Mario stuff hasn't been translating very well for whatever reason. You know, and this
The game that so many other people can manage to stream and make good money and get good views doing it. Fucking Mario. Like, the foundation of streaming a game on the internet is sitting down and playing Mario. And DSP can't even make it work in the most basic sense. You don't even have to be good at the game. Fool around and beat a stage every once in a while. That's what half Mario Maker streams are. Can't even do that. It doesn't translate to the fans.
is a factual observation I'm making. Y'all sit here, struggling, you know, for 4 hours, and then finally persevering and beating stages and stuff.
Oh, for the stage. I thought he meant to make money.
It doesn't really do that much. I don't know what it is. Maybe people are just
people don't like Mario.
They feel that, like,
Classic Mario?
too,
huh?
Maybe people are just tired of classic Mario. They feel
Mario Maker 2 is classic Mario now. I mean, technically, if you want to be extremely technical, but what about Mario 64? Didn't you get $1,000 playing that for a cat?
that, like,
How much does he want to milk shit, man?
Too retro. Like, people have been
Too
dying
ret-
to see
oh
what
my
Mario
God.
64.
This
I'm
is a
very curious to see how
mess.
that playthrough goes. You would hope, with the amount of people who've been screaming for Mario 64,
Too retro.
that something good would come out of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, he made
Going
something
through
good come out of it.
Phil's finally playing it. Will he persevere? Will he get all the stars, etc.? I'm hoping there's, like,
Big ups Philip for the dollar.
Will he
Mom, there's a
persevere?
sick motherfucker called Tevin and his shithead fan base send me dollars
Persevere.
with messages attached that hurt my feelings. What should I do? The worst part of it is that I only get 60 cents per mean message and I get sad. What should I do, Mom?
And thankfully, when DSP parents give him money, they don't have to pay processing fees.
built around it. Because I'm excited to play the game. I've only played the game twice ever. So for me to play the
Look
game
at this
again,
fucking marketing salesman guy over here. God damn it.
streamer and YouTuber and everything. But
He oversells everything.
you know, I have no idea why.
And it's everybody else's
Maker,
fault when
for
everything
the
don't
most
work out.
part, hasn't really done much at all. People like to sit and laugh, but then they don't actually contribute afterwards.
They don't
It's
do
like, damn,
anything?
man, sit here, you know, pounding my own nuts for 4 hours and actually contribute part hasn't really done much at all. People like to sit and laugh, but then they don't actually contribute afterwards. It's like, damn, man, sit here, you know, pounding my own nuts for 4 hours and slow on the fucking stream.
I thought he enjoyed doing this. Oh, he doesn't
And
enjoy
by
this
the way, not to
specific
say I
game
don't
at this.
appreciate the contributions for those
Of
people who are
course.
contributing. I
Roll
think
that back.
people are just, you know, like I said,
You know?
it's weird that
What does the you know mean, DSP? Does you
just
know
like a
mean that
chill
you're not giving
stream
enough
of a
money?
game could be way more.
It's just you know. The
you
fuck
see
does
way
that
more
mean?
contributions and stuff on those kind of streams.
It's just you know.
Maybe it's because you can't really interact with me too much when I'm playing Mario.
Of course.
I'm so hyper focused on the Mario. See, now I'm interacting with you guys and talking.
He's not
I can't
interacting.
concentrate. I
This
die
is-
constantly. I can't concentrate on what I'm doing. For me to actually do well, I have to hyper concentrate on the gameplay. And so when
Him having a conversation with the camera. Not even the camera. Him having a conversation with himself, basically. This is just him talking to himself. Somehow this is interacting. Him complaining about money and not even responding to anything is interacting. And then he's blaming the deaths on being hyper-focused. No, not being hyper-focused. So what about all the deaths before this? And what about when it take them 2 hours to beat the stage and they don't talk? Oh, that's because the stage was difficult, you see.
And when I do that, when I hyper concentrate, I'm not talking to you anymore. And then people complain, oh, this is so boring. Phil's not interacting. Where's the interaction? Like, you can't have it both ways. If you want me to play a hyper challenging game like this, then I have to concentrate and I can't be talking constantly, you know?
You can't expect me to be a good streamer, you know? That would be stupid of you. Go watch somebody
So
else.
I guess the chill streams when I'm
You
interacting
fucking
a lot is
buffoon.
what people like, and that's why they're contributing more. At least
Maybe
that's what it
because it's
seems like to
nighttime and
me,
you beg
know?
more. I don't know. I feel like I'm watching a super
Certainly
blind
those who
man
watch
stream.
and
Something
contribute
odd
to
happened in the editing of this
probably
video.
know better than me, but
I don't know what it is though.
Okay.
Maybe when there's too many
thank you,
spikes
Geodude,
on
who
screen,
did
that
100
might be
cheers.
it.
Here is some contributions. Thank you very much, Geodude, for the cheer.
Wow.
Okay.
He really enjoyed it too. How much was it? Did it even show up on screen?
So thank you, Geodude, who did 100-bit cheer.
Oh wow, a whole dollar. Thank you. Man, so happy. Thank you for the 100-bit share.
Oh no!
Oh, and they give him the nice reaction after too. That's the real thank you.
Well, I'll try a couple more times. That's it.
And he wants to clock out.
Fucking minutes. I need to do something else, man.
Oh no, just skip the stage. I thought he was dying because he was interacting. He's not doing that right now, so why is he dying?
People want to contribute for Muppet noises when you die and shit. So what do you want me to do? Discuss something highly intellectual? Want me to discuss how fucking atoms split?
He just been talking about his bills. But look how literal this is.
Big ups
Goddamn.
the new fill for the dollar. Okay,
Discuss
guys,
atom
we've
splitting.
reached the 3,000 goal to reveal my secret. People were asking why there is a blanket behind my couch all stream and nobody guessed it. Well, ta-da, it's a new aquarium behind my couch for the chill streams. Pretty cool. Right?
Pretty cool, huh? He should, it would still be 480p, huh? Even if he had a fish cam and set the camera right in front of the fish tank to force us to look at the fucking fish, it would still be 480p.
Shit, while I'm trying to play fucking Mario, how am I
Discussing atom splitting. And he calls him a dipshit. Good job.
These in-depth conversations that are entertaining when you're playing
And
Mario.
exaggerations.
Big ups DS Paul
He didn't say that at all.
Hey mom. I know I haven't called you since the wedding. Who? Oh.
He
yeah,
not dying
Cat's
when he
fine.
talking. I thought he
really
died when he
love her.
talked.
Anyways, I was wondering if you can help me out with the bills. They just came out of nowhere. And can you pay for the processing fees too? Thanks.
Maybe next year, for his birthday, he could just have his parents send him like a, what is it? Not FedEx. The brown people, but not UPS. Shit, I can't think of it right now. But he wanted some dude to do that through emails. That was a good little moment in time. I don't know why American Express is popping through my head. That is extremely wrong. Somebody have it.
College professor gives his fucking dissertation while he's fucking playing hard Mario stages. No, dickless.
Western Union. That's it. I feel like he'll do that next year, if not before
Creepy
then.
Squeeze tipped $6.66. Big sigh. Man, my job
Creepy
is so hard.
Squeeze.
Sitting playing a stable in video game history. So hard made $2,000 last week. I've never realized how privileged this rainbows is. Come sit in the sun with me all day digging up bones maybe. Dark should get a pacifier.
He forgot about that money already. It went straight to bills. And when money goes straight to bills, you forget about it. Maybe that's why he bought the statues, because it reminded him that he owned something. Maybe. So, a guy literally saying DSP, talk to chat, got translated into, what do you want me to talk about? Splitting fucking atoms? You want me to have an in-depth discussion on the fucking stream? A dude saying talk turned into that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Mom, can you give me some money? I'm doing really bad right now. Oh, so you're trying to tell me that you want like millions of dollars to help pay your fucking bills? No, Mom. I didn't mean it like that. You took me out of context. Who started him on that?
Oh my
He
god.
goes
I touched it.
all the way to the right
Oh my god.
with everything. Phil, you shouldn't be quiet when you stream. What do you want me to fucking do? Have a fucking discussion about splitting atoms?
People complain, oh, Phil doesn't play challenging enough games. He's playing easy mode. It's not fun to watch because, all modern games are easy and shit. Then I play a hard game.
Doesn't he say that?
Phil's not interacting with stream chat. Fuck off.
Fuck
no,
off.
Really. I mean,
go watch
fuck
somebody
off.
else.
If that's your mentality, you're just never happy. You always move the fucking goalpost to make me the person who's not a good content creator. Fuck you.
Fuck off. Fuck
really,
you.
It's just
really.
bullshit. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fucking whiny kids who just make shit up out of no matter what. I'm in the wrong and I'm not entertaining.
Big ups.
You're in the wrong for
for
wanting DSP to talk.
Listen, Mom, thanks for
somehow.
the marriage donation. But you realize that $10,000 is more like $6,600 cause Streamlabs takes a huge amount? Do a
Fucking Streamlabs. This is the same dude.
I've talked so
With these
much
hot
on
quotes.
microphone for the last 10 freaking years that I've pretty much mastered it.
I master talking. But if you expect him to actually talk, he shames you and tells you that you can't have it both ways. And he calls you a kid.
The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay? It is. Real talk.
I guess he meant it because goddamn, maybe he should go back to his isolation booth.
Shit.
At least
No,
he was
you're
able to
just a
talk
fucking
inside of it.
dickhead.
You're a
That's what
dickhead.
it is. You're a dick.
Expecting me to talk on my fucking stream.
DJ Rudo's and meanwhile viewers, and it shows a gun to my head. Yeah, exactly. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't.
The viewers
Doesn't
want to
matter if
kill
it's
you,
something
DSP.
fun,
Really?
Chill, or if I play something,
They want to kill him
more
now.
relaxed.
The people that
Doesn't matter what I
paid
play.
$2
No
grand
matter what,
after
it's
seeing the
boring,
cat
the game's too
want to
easy,
kill him.
Or it's boring because I'm not talking with stream chat. There's no happy medium for these people because they're not looking for me to.
He just
succeed.
called them kids and told them to leave. Now he wants to
Shit.
please them
That's
again?
cool, Gio, dude. You don't have to apologize.
He really don't know where he stand on that. He calls people idiots and assholes and all kind of mean names, and then goes right behind it and pretty much say he wants those people. Oh, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You can't please these people, man. But you call them assholes and kids, so why are you trying to please them? Oh well, he'll figure it out one day. He only been doing this 11 years. Give him some time.
Part of it.
What is this? Madden 20 intro. I guess he just didn't upload it, huh? Good job, EA.
All right, guys. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's get started. Here we go.
Is he just gonna yell over the music or
Alright.
just mock it?
So let's boot
I
her
still
up.
need to
First
play
thing we
Madden.
gotta
I
do
keep
is turn
forgetting
off that
about it.
horrendous fucking music. For sure.
I like how we didn't even listen to it. We
guys
don't
know
even
how
know
this
what it
works.
is, but it's horrendous.
You guys know how this shit works.
It should be Final Fantasy music instead.
This guy's way too happy.
And
to
what
be
does he
on the
call it?
cover of
Ethnic
Madden.
music or some shit?
Isn't there like a Madden curse that whoever gets on the cover of Madden ends up having like a horrible career afterward or something?
Thanks for
like
telling
that?
us what it is to the T and laughing about it.
The Madden curse.
Yeah, Korea's
Oh,
getting
man,
ruined.
this
It's
is
funny.
Great. Oh.
At least they didn't jerk off on
Broke
YouTube.
both my legs.
Hilarious.
Thank you, good RPGs. I love the
Good God.
love the
DSP isn't negative, by the way, as he laughs at everything bad happening to everybody else besides him. He's a positive guy, and everyone else is toxic.
Sure for today.
He looks too
I
happy to
don't
be
wanna
on
hear
this
this.
cover.
No.
You like how that works too? This guy looks too happy. Let me bring up a negative thing and somehow ruin his day from across the world. Maybe he's watching the stream. Oh, this guy looks way too happy. Don't people fucking break their legs after being on Madden?
I accept it. I don't want to hear this music. I don't know. No,
This
I don't know,
dude.
sir. I don't. What is this?
Look how fucking scammy
want
he is
this.
with this shit.
I don't want an EA account.
It's not even lyrics yet.
I don't want this. No.
Big ups Tony Hawk.
Ah, my ears.
Select your difficulty, play style,
Literally a person talking. A human using words to communicate with him. He's pretending like it's a Cardi B song.
accessibility option.
What is wrong with this dude? Everybody else is weird somehow. As he does this, he sits in sausage mode and groans as Tom Brady shows on screen because he thinks a dude talking is gonna give him some horrible copyright strike or something. Well, there you go.
Accessibility settings.
I bet you Jasper liked this video. This is perfectly normal, by the way.
No. No. Stop it.
Perfectly normal.
No. I can't even skip it. Look, I can't get out of it. What is this? No, stop this. Just get me to a menu so I can turn the music off. Stop this.
When is the muted part coming
Oh
up
my
soon?
God.
Look at this dude. I don't know. When I turned Madden on PC, I was able to skip this. But this obviously isn't PC either. I don't
What
know, maybe it
human
played and I
would
wasn't
like
looking at
that?
the screen.
What actual human being would want to boot up Madden and have the
Big ups
game basically
DSP,
take a
laugh for
fucking
the dollar.
psychedelic
Do
dump in
hoo-ha,
your
da
ears?
ha ha,
And
hoo
I'm
ha ha, hoo ha ha, do ha ha, do ha, ooh hoo ha, eh ha, TSS, 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 TS, 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 ha ha do, ha ha da, you ha, do a, da ha ha, do ha ha da, a, do a.
was I muted? I was doing so good too at this horrible time of day stream. And then I mute myself for like 30 seconds. It was way longer than that. Unbelievable. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, about his stupid little real talk tweet about how he correct himself. I was saying, what is he even correcting himself on? Because he say, well, when he failed at a game in the heat of the moment, he blamed the developers or the game. But then he says he corrects himself in the credits. But I mean, this is still pretty toxic. So is he gonna tell us that he's sorry during the credits of Madden? He's sorry for shitting on the music he didn't listen to? Probably not.
Up Madden and have the game basically take a fucking psychedelic dump in your ears and on your face. I feel like a fat ass dude just took a liquid shit all over me. What moron
Not a
made
fetish
this
at all.
game and thinks that this is a good way to boot the fucking game?
Moron, by the way. Moron.
What is this? Hold the skip.
The morons that made Madden.
No. 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 Quit. Quit. Yes.
So is he gonna correct himself during the
Fuck
credits
off.
of this and say he didn't mean it?
Seriously.
Welcome to
Big ups,
Madden
Drew Brees.
NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team franchise.
Look at this
or a
dude.
quick pickup game and exhibition.
Gamer mode to turn the music off. Almost. Oh, no, not that. There you go. Get him out of here. Get this shitty music out of here. I want to listen to nothing instead. All right. Nice and chill.
Oh my god.
Does he act like that when Cat listen to music he don't like?
I can actually hear myself think again.
Uh-huh.
Jesus H fucking Christ. This is what idiots
Apparently
listen to, huh?
idiots listen to it. What?
Brain-numbing garbage. Jesus fuck, man.
Wait a
Now, is
minute.
there any way, I'm curious, can I just turn the music off? I don't even see that, right? You even see like the game music?
What the
I don't
fuck
see
was
it.
that about? Sure. DSP, the non-negative guy.
See anything
Everyone
about
else
that?
is negative.
Shout out to Infinite, we get the sub to
Okay.
Tony Hawk. Thank you. And Tony Hawk, congrats. And M5 NSX.
So during the credits of Madden, he's gonna say he didn't mean that, and he was in the heat of the moment, right? Well, there you go.
Cheers. What is your PS background pick? That is Final Fantasy 9.
I see why it is not on his channel. This is
dashboard.
very toxic.
So. Oh my god.
Sniff.
Holy shit.
This is what idiots listen to, right? Some dude fucking sniffing into the mic.
Big ups Whelp for the dollar. I feel like a fat butterfly dude.
Alright.
Well, he said it
Anyway.
nice. Oh,
I
wait,
guess
out
we're
I was
of
about to
good.
say that too.
I'll go donate to
I
I
Dave
feel
to
like
make
a
myself
fat
fat.
ass.
I guess we're okay. It doesn't seem like there's a playlist that you can turn songs off. You just do that the way I just did it, huh? Okay.
Why a
Hello,
Street
Yoshi
Fighter
Lover.
shirt?
How's it going, man?
Look at this dude looking like an Instagram model in this damn game.
I seriously feel like someone just like, oh my god, my ears, dude.
Let's go back. Is it? I'm gonna wait
So I
for it
believe
to
this
be
is
over
it,
with.
right?
I need to hear this horrible thing that's scarred him so much.
Face of the franchise.
I like how he has to sit in literal silence now to think. According to him, at
This is
least.
basically the new
This is normal.
Big ups
story
Boomer
mode.
Side
They took
Kevin
out
for the
one-
dollar.
That's
What do you
normal.
mean I was muted? Hiss hiss. No, look, I've been streaming for 6 years, moron. I know what I'm doing. If you want to talk, you should start your own stream. By the way,
I agree.
be sure to support my buddy Sargoon. UKIP Uber Alice.
Back to back to back to back to back to back. Like Drake.
Lost in Technicolor tipped $3.33, makes horrific Sasquatch noises and screams no for 2 minutes, then talks about how annoying the music is. Totally makes sense. Honestly, when he yells like that, it's hard not to get genuinely puppy lol.
It puppies me pretty easily when he just groans into the mic. You know, his little voice, that thing when he does that's fun and not annoying. And people like to listen to it, I guess, and it's chill. Sure, why not?
Long shot mode from the last 2 years, and now they've got.
What a great Madden playthrough. Some dude sitting in silence.
Okay. Press the right thumbstick in.
Oh, thanks, chat.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, so what was this horrible music that like broke his ears? Alright, some people, little party music. Terrible, obviously. This dude talking hurt his ears, obviously, terrifying. And then this little background music right here. The song starting off was horrible. It's my reaction to a Blueface song, pretty much. Let me slowly turn the volume down. Almost got it over with. Now I can fucking think. There you go.
Oh my god.
Nice nose dig.
Okay, I can actually hear myself think again.
What about all of those years he played Madden and Grand Theft Auto and all those other games of music? He dealt with the music in Madden 12. Well, I was about to kind of lie and say perfectly fine. He listened to it enough. Consider that dealing with it based on what he does now. I definitely don't remember him muting it though. He just complained about it. Oh my god. It's booming ass audio.
Nope, they're not.
Yeah, listen to the music. Wait, DSP, was he able to hear himself think?
Go back to the beginning, man.
This horrible music.
Or we're gonna be from fucking whatever's in the Z's. All right, here we go.
He complained big time when that Lil Wayne song cut on though.
Oh shit, it looks pretty sweet actually. All right, so I just want to show.
All right, last part. Still got the music on. Whole playthrough. Now he can't think when music plays. Music is too toxic. Oh shit, I think I'm actually done with stuff on this stuff channel. I don't know if it's really anything else. For real. That's like a thing I didn't see. Maybe. DSP banning people again in exchange for money? Cheesing games and then presume they are easy. Sure, why not? This is a weird intro, huh? Oh no! Wait a minute. Oh, what's the out? No, the outro was different. I don't think I dropped any frames either. Some outage.
Oh my god!
Cox had. My internet been pretty good after they fixed it.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Don't matter anyway, because I'm still leaving them, but, well, you know.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, continuing on, the next person is this lost son of Phil. Tip me $5, and that is the top tip of the day first.
Shit, $5.
The lost son of Phil says the following.
Get him up there.
A lot to say, so let's see here. First
Oh boy.
I have 2 comments. Why do you cheese your way in boss battles and then boast that it was easy?
Overinflated ego.
Uh-oh.
That is way too general of a comment to make, because you gave no frame of reference of what you're talking about. I do not always cheese every boss. In fact, I wouldn't even know how to say, how do you cheese every boss, when in reality, most games I play honestly for the first time. I don't even know anything about the bosses, you know.
What about the fucking chat? Is this gonna be a clip of him just looking at the phone?
Yeah, I can't find the solution to this.
Good job.
No one has it. I'd have to watch someone's video playthrough of the game to get this. Yeah.
Good job.
No one has a fact up that has the solution at all. Wow.
In essence, when I'm playing a game for the first time, I always go in cold turkey, and try to give it, like, as I say, a good old college try. Now, if I get stuck on the boss,
the magazine,
yeah, I'll accept advice and or tips on how to beat it. But in general, I don't
he's gotten advice before he even start games, let alone start a boss fight.
I get lucky, and you think that I somehow cheesed the boss or whatever, but in reality, I didn't. Or at least I just got lucky, and that's how I knew how to, or figured out how to do it.
Chronic liar.
Now, if you're talking about a certain game franchise or whatever.
All those times DSP bumbled around in weird corners and shit for 20 minutes to get odd weapon pickups in specific points in the game. That wasn't being lucky. Really lucky.
And you want to address
know what I mean?
Situation, great. I'd love to respond to that. But
If
I
you
don't know
think
what you're talking
otherwise, you
about.
must not know how life
Alright?
works. And I don't know what you're
So,
talking about.
Thank you for the $5 tip, and I don't know how to address that because I don't have enough information really to be more specific. Okay. Now, your
I
second
think you
question
addressed it,
says,
bro.
"The common criticism against you is that you mimic other accents and stereotypes, but I find it hilarious personally." Again,
What's
I
the
don't know what
fucking
you're
point of
talking
saying
about.
this
We
then?
talked about this the other day. I have certain mannerisms in my speech patterns. Like, for example, I'll say the bottom line is all the time. Okay? That's just something that I say. It's just something that somehow got into my dialect, my way of talking. Stereotypes, but I find it hilarious personally. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. We talked about this the other day. I have certain mannerisms.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In my speech patterns. Like, for example, I'll say...
And then he goes over it
Or, like,
100%.
wow, you're one of those YouTubers that you can just go on a tear, and your videos are always one take. You don't do...
Wait, this the same dude still?
What I want to say. Time while I'm talking live, because what that does is allows my brain to have extra processing time to think about what I want to say. In fact, I'm talking live.
Oh, yeah, he completely missed the ball on that one.
Takes like every other YouTuber. Instead, you just talk to the camera at length, and it's pretty...
The dude basically was talking about him mimicking like Chinese people and stuff, and that turned into him talking about the Valley speak, and then it turned into him talking about how he says the bottom line a lot and stuff, but he said he didn't know what the dude was talking about. So him not knowing what he was talking about turned into you talking about like three things. Why not?
That you can do that and not need a cut or an interruption. It's obvious that you have the ability.
He did a good job not knowing what he was talking about.
People are watching because they like my personality. They like how I react to video games when I play them. They like interacting with me on a daily basis.
And they didn't say the bottom line is, and you know 40 times back in the day. Why was he better at talking 7 years ago?
Rather than these other YouTubers who constantly are cutting and cutting their videos up, it's obvious they don't. They probably
Yeah, everybody else edit their videos. Everybody.
Edit together.
Every single YouTuber. No one in the world is good at talking.
Okay. And it's true, but because
not one person.
I'm kind of known as a one-take guy. Number one, I think that's why I do so good on streams.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You can't edit what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Right? So you need to have
that's why he's so good.
flowing thought pattern
you know what I mean? You know?
And in reaction to what you guys are saying and doing live, immediately.
The reactionary
somehow he used this question to brag. It wasn't even a question. It was a statement the dude made.
I can't do anything creative or positive.
He made a statement, and it turned into this.
I take what other people say and do, and then I comment on it. That's not creative content. That's the easiest way.
Isn't that a playthrough?
I'm not going to sit here and
oh no, he holds the controller. My bad.
For a camera and completely overreact on purpose to draw an overreaction to try to make money. I've never been like that. You guys know that. I'm a genuine dude. That's not me. I'm not Mr. Ridiculous, ham it up overreaction nonsense.
So, because obviously every single YouTuber in existence is terrible at talking, and they all chop their videos to hell and back just to make it make any sense. Obviously, since every single YouTuber in existence of YouTube ever has been horrible at talking, because DSP isn't good at talking, and he will have to edit his videos a lot to be good at talking. Even though you can go back 5, 6, 7 years and hear him talk for 20, 30 minutes straight. And you might get like 1 or 2 snorts. You don't have a bunch of sniffs. You don't have a bunch of jump cuts. You don't have a bunch of you know what I'm sayings and your nose and ums and you know what I means. So how did he get worse at talking over the years? But he's also really good at talking, and that's why people watch him. But he's also not that good at talking because he doesn't have a lot of jump cuts like the other YouTubers. What? I don't know. I guess the people, every other form of public speaking, like in real life ones, all of those people are special. Sure, let's go with that.
All right.
All right.
Live reaction to something is basically you overreacting to get a response from your viewership, and it works because people are gullible.
Yeah, there's no edit, no jump cuts. No time for me to edit videos. It's just I gotta be able to think on my feet. So if anything, having that ability on YouTube over the years actually really aided me when I went.
Never saw that. I don't watch LTG videos on purpose.
In particular, you're saying I copy certain mannerisms and accents and stereotypes.
He too toxic for me.
I don't actively try to do that at all. Maybe it's happened over the years. Maybe I've absorbed certain mannerisms and ways
Oh,
I
you
say
absorbed a
things
lot
and
of stuff,
I
and
have no
all of
idea.
them came
All I
from
know is I
women.
grew up in Connecticut. I speak just like everyone else who lives in Connecticut.
Nope.
Some people in Connecticut told me that I spoke weird. You know, basically I talk just like people who live there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I did notice when I started making videos for YouTube that people would say, "Oh, he sounds like this" or "He sounds like that."
Why is DSP extremely special in every situation ever, but also at the same time, he's exactly like everyone else. Just like with the Ryu shit. Well, I don't say it weird. That's the way everyone used to say it. In Saget and Sagat. Well, I didn't say it weird. Everyone said it that way. Everyone called each other fags. It was normal.
Big ups, my name is Richard for the
Everyone
dollars.
talks
You guys
stupid
just don't
like me. It's
understand life.
normal.
How often people gingerly with mites, not like when I end the stream, people stop love with meth money slowly
What the
seeping out
hell?
of it, and all I get's grief.
Okay, I see.
Big up Liquid Richard.
How often
Big up Liquid
It's just a
Richard.
Wings quote. I hope not. It better not be. Get out of here. My name is Richard. That is your real name.
But no one could ever say, "Oh, he definitively sounds like this one accent." Everyone just said it was kind of like an original thing.
I thought everybody out there
I
sounded
don't know,
that
I
way.
have no accent
Now it's
because I've talked
original.
like this my whole life, right? And that's the thing. When you live somewhere with a certain dialect, a certain inflection in your voice, a certain
Did you
tone
just
to
tell
your
us
voice,
he
a
don't
certain
have an
lyrics,
accent?
something
I
like
hate
that.
when people
No.
say that.
I don't know. To me, I have no accent because I've talked like this my whole life.
Oh shit,
right?
you don't
That's
have
the
an
thing.
accent to
When you live
yourself.
somewhere, with a certain dialect,
What?
a certain inflection in your voice, a certain tone to your voice, a certain accent per se, you don't realize you have that accent. To
Is
you,
he
that's
really
just a normal
explaining
way of
this to
talking.
us?
So,
For real?
I don't know. I don't. You know, you say I have certain accents and stereotypes, and he says he finds it hilarious. I don't
Stereotypes?
even know what that would be. You
First
guys
of
know better than
all,
me, right?
the dude basically said you mock other nationalities, whatever the fuck, Asian people and shit. That's what he meant. I don't know how it got turned into this, and I don't know how his answer was so long and it still don't really make sense. And either he's really dumb or he just really, really trying hard to pretend to not know what the dude was talking about. And I don't know why you would go through so much effort to purposely pretend to not know what somebody's talking about. But this is DSP, so you don't know what to really believe.
You guys would definitely know the people who are watching and listening.
Yeah, that's
you
the
all come from
chat.
different
So they
places
can
around
say
the world.
Chicky
Some of you
Chang
are
Wang and get
in the United
banned.
States, some of you are in Canada, some of you are across the pond over in the UK, some of you are other various parts of Europe. Some people even watch me.
Oh my God, you guys! People watch from different places in the world on the internet. Would you believe that? Hey, could you believe people on the internet come from different places? Pretty weird, right?
Cultures and things that are involved in watching my content. But I don't, I wouldn't know how you think I sound. Okay.
How do you not know how
No,
you
oh my God,
sound?
here we go again. No, I've never been called.
How are you almost 40 and don't know how you
As I've already said
sound?
yesterday, that's the most ridiculously stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. To think that
Wait, what?
A Fredo.
Oh.
As I've already said yesterday, that's the most ridiculously stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. To think that Fredo is a culturally insulting, insensitive.
If you get offended by it, it's gonna become insensitive, dude. That's the way it happens.
I've now been doing this for 11 years. I'm not gonna.
Why do you think gout is a bad word over there?
So, Rumpelstiltskin.
And you can't say
$2
Subaru.
And says that he's still banned. Let me take a look here.
I thought we don't look up bans during the stream.
Take a look at your account.
Oh, he looking it up because this
I banned
dude
you
a
a
pay
bunch last night,
pig.
but then you kept getting yourself banned. I mean, there's not much I can do about it when you keep getting yourself banned, man.
Yeah, I remember hearing this, kinda. He don't treat people special, by the way.
If I'm gonna unban you this time, all right?
DSP doesn't treat people
Not
special.
only you have to abide by the rules, no spamming of caps, no accusing other people of anything.
He accused people of stuff and you
just have to be
unbanning them?
chill. You have to relax, because that's the thing. Like every time you're in the stream chat.
So wait a minute. You can accuse other people of stuff in DSP chat and get unbanned by him multiple times. But if you say the word Subaru, you permanently ban and you can never come back. Huh. Okay, sure, why not?
It becomes drama, and it becomes like, why are you doing that? Just sit here and relax, enjoy the gameplay. Don't get into arguments with mods. Don't get into arguments with other stream chatters.
This
Don't get into
dude.
arguments at all. Just
This
sit here and
dude.
relax. I don't know how many times I can kind of reiterate this to you. All right, Rumpelstiltskins just hit me another $3 and said, "Very nice, sounds good, sir." All right, Rumpelstiltskins, I'm gonna unban you, and I hope that you really you stick to your word this time, man. I hope so. I hope that you've learned. All right, very nice.
What fucking word is he sticking to? Saying very nice sounds
I
good?
hope that you really, Rumpelstiltskins, I'm gonna unban you, and I hope that you really you stick
What?
to your word this time. I'm gonna just hit me another $3 and said, "Very nice, sounds good, sir."
He said very nice sounds good. That's like a contract to him, I guess. Stick by your word.
Also, Phil sent me another $1 to clarify for the
He
accents,
sent you a meme,
Asian
dude.
accents in Sleeping
He sent you a
Dogs.
meme.
For example, for choosing the bosses, I'm referring to, for example, the Cyclops monsters in Breath of the Wild from the tip of my head.
Wow, he mumble mouthing the fuck out of this dude. Come on, man.
I really don't.
You can't say this about other people all the time when they type stuff for you if you read shit like this. I don't know what the hell he just said.
That was over 2 years
And it's him
ago,
not
so
remembering something, of
mimic
course.
A cultural accent, for example. Like I pretend I'm an Asian person and speaking English or something. I got you.
What?
The thing is, I don't really do that.
Oh,
that often
of
anymore.
course.
Every once in a while, I'll pull it out just for
I don't-
sake of...
I don't do it anymore, but every once in a while I'll do it. For variety's sake. Variety and racism? What the fuck variety is this? Variety's sake. My joke variety? Well, there you go.
Whatever.
Ayúdame.
The joke variety. Pull it out. Pull it out the bag.
Ay,
Pull out the
cabrón.
Chicky Chang.
Dios mío.
And look at him looking at the chat to see if they laugh.
Ay, mi
I hate when they do that.
cabeza.
Nah.
But so many people in the modern era get so uppity and angry.
Yeah, everybody else get offended.
Oh my
Thankfully,
God.
DSP never get offended by stuff.
Accent you to
Like
make fun of
Drake.
a culture.
7 Evan tipped $3.
Didn't he get mad when somebody tried to call him a
Guys, if we can
Fredo?
raise Teven and Teven, then I'll
What
tell
the
you the
hell?
big secret positive number. Some dummies in the chat are saying it's 7. No. Snake, I swear some morons. Oh wow, we made it. Well guys, the number was 77777 Teven 777. Slot machine.
Thank you for the dollar. Thank you for the
Big ups kindergarten for the
dude.
dollar. Phil's stream chat in a nutshell. What is this lecture for kids like speech like defuck LMAO?
Yeah, he do it a lot. I feel like he used to do it. It's weird because he used to do this when he was like 20, 29. He would go on these weird speeches and these weird weird ways of discussing stuff that's super obvious. The dude told us how accents work. To you guys, your accent may not be an accent because you're used to it. Really? I feel bad for Cat sometimes, but then I think to myself, why the fuck should I want to? Why would I want to feel bad for Cat? I could feel bad for way better people instead, to be honest, or at least people that exist in my reality, because Cat barely exists. And big ups to Garbage Truck. Shout out Garbage Truck dudes.
Angry. Oh my God. You used an accent you to make fun of a culture. How could you? I am so offended that I am writing the board of directors of Twitch immediately to get you permanently removed from the site.
Sexy
'cause I feel
serial
that you're
killer
so
devs
culturally
tipped
insensitive.
$4.20. Puff harder. We just finished watching your positive fun play though of our hot game. We are making a new chapter and want you to the main charter. You will be on rollerblades. Susan will be your sexy serial killer once we get her signed. Can we count on you?
Hit me up next Sunday. I might be able to do it for you, buddy.
Sure. How could you?
How could
I
you?
am so offended.
I'm so
that
offended.
I am writing the board of directors of Twitch immediately to get you permanently removed from the site because I feel that you're so culturally insensitive that you will ruin our children and the world will never be.
This
a safe place for
exaggeration
you
is
around.
on point. It's pretty good.
You know, every once in a while I'll bring it out, for variety, but I'm not gonna just.
What
sit
the fuck
here
does this mean? I want him to explain this.
People basically get so
The variety.
Frito frags for the dollar. Hey
upset
Tevin.
about it.
Variety?
I've been a
The thing
huge
is, like-
fan since the Spanish
Variety.
Inquisition. Anyways, I
Where's
was
the
banned in
Polish
your
jokes
chat
then?
for spamming "ca" and naming a
Feels
Japanese
bad.
car manufacturer. Dude, it's not fault, dude. It's just part of my dialect.
What if you work
I
for
did
the
nothing
What if you
wrong.
work for the Subaru company and you show up in chat? Oh, Phil, big fan, man. Been watching for years. Recently got a job working for Subaru. Said a chair. For some reason my last message was deleted, Phil. I don't know why. I was just saying I got a job at Subaru. Well, you may not know, but that word is like banned because people use it to make up a fucking stupid meme about my wife. But thank you for the cheer. Yeah, variety racism, dude. I don't know how it's variety because it's a lot of places he don't reach. What does he do? Mexican stuff and Asian stuff. And I guess, well, yeah, he did the shoot him he's black. That was on Twitch too. And then right after that he said, yes, racism, because that's the way it worked. That's the way Howard Stern used to tell his jokes. When he would be really racist on purpose, he would say, yes, racism. And everyone was like, holy shit, Howard Stern, you're hilarious. And he was like, I agree. That's apparently how jokes work. You yell how the joke was designed, like the point of the joke, yes, racism. And then you look at the chat. to see if they posted LUL. Obviously. What's that dead dude name? Total Biscuit. Big ups, Total Biscuit.
I'm the complete opposite of that. Like for me,
Wait, what is he the opposite
the
of?
opposite. So upset about it.
Oh yeah, he's the opposite of getting offended.
opposite
You
of
can't
that.
even talk about gout over there.
For me, I'm Italian. I'm a quarter Italian. I'm a quarter Polish.
What's the other half?
I don't give a shit if anyone makes fun of Italians. Like, and people do all the time. I don't.
Quarter Italian, quarter Polish. What's the half then? Is it Native American? Why don't we celebrate this other thing? How the fuck are you a quarter Italian and a quarter Polish and half of something else? And you brag about the Italian part. What's the 50% then? Really, bruh? Oh, you wouldn't like this seasoning if you weren't Italian. Yeah, I like it because I'm Italian. Oh, I'm a quarter Italian and quarter Polish. What's the fucking 50%? Who knows? He don't know.
Care.
And if you ask him, he's gonna tell you he doesn't care.
Insult. No, it's not, dumbass. But anyway,
It's gonna get turned into an insult.
Like, I don't care about that.
It already is. He got mad about it.
Go ahead, poke at my culture. I don't.
Oh, now he thinks it's funny. Didn't he just get mad?
That I can't take a joke, but that's me, and I understand that.
He literally just got mad.
Like that, so that's why I gotta be careful about that stuff. Back in the day, I used to do it all the time. Now I barely ever do it. So.
I need a sip.
Alice Telemon cheered again. He says, "Everyone's a goddamn snowflake. Glad I was born in 1978. Long live the 80s." Yeah, you know, those of us who've been around for a while. I'm 37. Sounds like Alice Telemon's a little bit older than me. I think we have a lot thicker skin when it comes to the kind of stuff because eras where basically that was comedy. Like it was always comedy to make fun of someone's race, to make fun of someone's culture, to make fun of someone's gender. Like that was accepted.
I have incredibly thick skin.
Isn't this the same dude that said basically his neighborhood got worse when brown people moved in? So how were the brown people being made fun of and making fun of non-brown people, and everybody was making racist jokes when he didn't interact with those people until way later in his life? Sure.
Now in the modern era, things are so protected, things are so different.
DSP, you can't say gout in your chat, buddy.
People in general live
You can't say the gout in your chat.
Their only interaction.
Sheltered lives. This is a massive DSP meme.
And so God forbid someone on the internet say something that you could be.
And I think, based on the situation, internet people definitely have thicker skin than dudes like DSP. But it's dudes like DSP that do have thick skin, and DSP is definitely not one of them. And just because he was born a long time ago, or a longer time ago than Derek, that doesn't make him like more of a man or some shit, or whatever fucking point he's trying to make here. Or it's really him going off somebody else's point. It's really dumb. Because I'm older, I'm cooler. Internet people, hello fellow children, I'm older than you, so I have thicker skin. But you can't say gout or Subaru in my chat.
Expensive. Now you get 40,000 tweets about it.
Wonderful.
Which I've personally seen to myself. I say something on Twitter that I think is just an off-the-cuff joke and it should not be offensive. And so many fucking
what was the off-the-cuff Twitter joke?
And then they try to
calling people
to make more people react in like shock. I'm like, wow, you guys are really stupid.
Putting that out on Twitter is going to cause trouble.
Yo, that's amazing. DSP is mad at people for trying to spread his tweets. Spreading his tweet has become toxified. You can only retweet and like. Do not take a screenshot and post it anywhere else because that's being negative. That's stealing his content.
Off-the-cuff joke and it should not be offensive. And so many fucking idiots react to it, and then they try to virally spread the tweet to make more people react in like shock. I'm like, wow, you guys are really stupid.
Putting that out on Twitter is going to cause.
But if that's him halfway trying to talk about that shill tweet, that wasn't even almost a joke. That was him calling people shills and saying support people that aren't shills. It literally just wasn't a joke at all. So I don't know what these Twitter jokes are that make people mad. Does he mean agenda thing? Because, I mean, I forgot about it. And I'm supposed to not forget about anything. And I'm remembering it now because he kind of talked about it. Oh, well.
Cause trouble. I know that logically in this head. I know.
Depression.
That's stupid. You know? But I did it anyway.
It's amazing that this dude almost 40 and acting this way. And this is normal. Everyone else is weird.
I put that on fucking Twitter. No, sir, it wasn't. That was my depression.
Unbelievable.
Like, if you're offended by a random comment on Twitter, right? that isn't even like a direct attack on someone, it's just a generalized statement, what that tells me is that you just don't have too much going on in your life. Like, seriously. If
so
big ups the definition for the dollar. I am an Italian.
Really, you can't get
contribution
mad
loving
at general
cat owner who's
statements
also
now.
not a racist, greedy, everyone's jealous off me casual pro gamer. Sound good.
Sound good. People that get mad at general statements don't have a life now. Isn't this the same guy that gets annoyed at what other gamers do because people might talk bad about gamers and he's a gamer? But if you get mad at general statements, you don't have a lot going on in your life. You should have more going on in your life, like hiding a cat for you, right? And getting money from your parents. That's what you should have going on in your life. Obviously, that's the correct way to go about life. The DSP guide to life. My God.
a generalized joke on Twitter is so offensive to you that now you have to mobilize an attack force on the internet to fucking go.
Let's have some blue check journalists, not a gaming journalist, a journalist. Some dude that work for some, I don't know, one of those companies that we don't think are in touch. Let's have one of those dudes write some weird, overly long, what would you call it, report on like Twitch gamers being toxic and how they ban people too much and shit. And they don't even have to have DSP in it. Let that happen. And just watch the fucking fireworks from him the next day or even a week later. Somebody gonna show up. Phil, did you see the report about Twitch gamers being toxic? Oh yeah, man, I saw it on social media. What a fucking asshole that guy is. Fucking generalizing us.
That's Jay for the dollar. Everyone, I said the hard R word. But it
That's
wasn't my fault.
the oddest thing I heard from him. You don't have enough going on in your life if you get angry about general statements. Well, goddamn. I don't know what you all allowed to do in DSP land. I actually don't. If you play games a lot, he shames you for that and say you don't have a life. If you watch videos, he shame you for that and say you don't have a life. We should hide animals in engagements. Maybe. I think if we all did that, DSP will like us more. Because that's obviously what we want here. At least that's the way you try to work it.
Go after someone for something that was such an off-the-cuff remark or something.
He's a talented guy, man. He should do other things.
Why aren't you out working? Why aren't you making money to pay the bills? Why aren't you...
What the fuck?
To fucking go after someone for something that was such an off-the-cuff remark or something. You have too much free time. Why aren't you out working? Why aren't
He
you
a rapper
making money
now.
to pay the bills?
Go
Why
make
aren't
some
you
money.
Raising children. Why aren't you doing things that are meaningful in life that all you do is sit on the...
Why aren't you raising children? Coming from this dude. Oh my. Is he gonna tell us to save that we should like save the West or some shit next? The childless man who isn't gonna have a kid? Everyone else, other people need to have kids to make DSP happy now? Strangers need to have kids? Strangers need to have kids so they don't get mad at general jokes online, because other people getting mad at general jokes angers DSP to the point where he wants you to have a kid. Because that makes sense. Because people with kids don't use the internet. Okay, sure. Why not?
Internet and whine and complain about a random comment from someone on social media. Like, what the fuck?
But this is...
Hey, DSP,
Oh.
you gotta get a job.
DSP, get a damn
These
job.
toxic streamers.
Hey, DSP, this room says you need to get a job, dude.
What the fuck?
Everybody should work.
Hey, DSP, yo, get a job, dude.
Didn't know this many existed. Oh.
It'll be all right. Keep coasting, brother.
DSP, get a job.
Oh my god, here we go, moron. I have a job, it's much better than yours. Stupid.
Let's brag.
The hilarious part about morons who say stuff...
Is this gonna be the clip I like?
If you get a job, which is what that guy just said and just got permanently banned. This job pays more than any job I've ever had in my entire life. Including when I had a full-time office job for 5 years, I still make more doing this job than that. That's just complete ignorance.
No, you didn't have to beg when you had the
Shit
office
like
job.
that. They don't seem to understand.
Of course.
If you have a life, if you're busy, you don't have time to fucking worry about this stupid shit. But These people don't have lives. They just sit there with nothing to fucking...
Tell me this. What are children supposed to really understand? Are children supposed to understand that DSP spent too much money, so he makes more than what he used to make, but he can't pay his bills? That's not a whole lot to understand. I think kids know what being broke is. They understand the concept of money, DSP. Even Derek, that's why he stole it from his parents. Ugh.
...do, and they crap on every possible thing on the internet and say it's offensive. And to me, that's just ludicrous, you know?
It's the Southern rapper again?
Toxic. He almost got me toxic.
You can't even say the word toxic in his fucking chat. Everybody else is sensitive.
You can completely disagree. Go right ahead.
And the meme. You can disagree. Don't disagree too loudly. You're going to get banned.
And I agree with Alice Telemont. You know, we grew up in a completely different era, all right, where, again, it was common for this...
Yeah, everybody was mean.
...common to joke about this kind of stuff. And now it's like, if you even bring it up, oh my God, you're so insensitive and you're so this and that. It's like, well, wait a minute, you know, just 10, 15 years ago, when I started on YouTube 10 years ago.
Didn't the 80s and the 90s have all of those children's cartoons that basically kind of turned people into snowflakes, though? But somehow everybody was making fun of each other and making racist jokes?
It was commonplace to have jokes like this and do stuff like that. And now people
I remember Barney making racist jokes. It was hilarious.
Sensitive and shit. Like, wait a minute, what? No, it was a different time when not everyone was offended by every little thing because they had so much fucking free time on the internet that they could nitpick every comment you ever made as if it was something factual.
Oh,
you know?
my
like,
God.
The joke that I made 10 years ago.
Oh, shit,
constitutes
buffering.
An actual truthful belief that I have about a race or culture rather than just taking it as a fucking joke, right? But that's how these people are.
Look how mad he is about this.
You nitpick everything, you microanalyze everything, and you try to make yourself feel better by finding
very
mistakes
specific
and
anger, too.
shortcomings of other people who've been around and had a public persona for quite some time. So that's life. Now Rumpelstiltskin says you got banned again, dude. Rumpelstiltskin, what did you do, dude? Seriously, I'm at this point now. I'm getting angry. I just
oh
fucking
boy,
unbanned you. What the hell did you do?
he already was angry.
Now it won't even give me your chat.
He's thinking about fandom people being mad about phantom tweets, and it pissed him off.
Oh my God, dude! I'm just looking at what you said. What? I give up.
I give up.
Seriously, I can't unban you again. You have not learned a single thing. You have not learned a single thing. You said, I'm going to say be very, very properly behaved. Then you started spamming in
Yo, this is actual. This may be the most school teacher DSP has ever gotten. Holy crap.
I can't unban you again. You have not learned a single thing. You have not learned a single thing. You said, I'm going to say be very, very properly behaved. Then you started spamming in caps. Then you started saying racially offensive terms. Then you started, oh my God.
Then you started, oh my God. So if you want to know what the dude actually said, you have to go look up logs and you have to like interact with a toxified troll or read negative messages. DSP should have relayed this to us and translated it. I don't want to look it up myself. What if it's something mean?
Dude, what the fuck? I give up.
Yeah, he's saying racist words. I don't want to look that up.
I'm sorry, Rumpelstiltskins. I can't help you anymore. If you can't help yourself, I can't help you.
It's obvious you have no self-control. You have zero self-control.
I'm done with it. I'm not unbanning you this time. That's it. You immediately said I'm going to behave, and then immediately went back to your old ways. So
going to behave.
Sorry.
Unleash the beast.
Toxic.
Big ups, my
The
nigga.
classic.
For the dollar.
Oh shit, the weird
else is
outro.
A shill or a snowflake. I'm mentally tough, except for when my depression takes control. Sound good? Pig noses, pig noses, pig noses, pig noses, dizzy dizzy have more kids so they can give me money and help me pay off my houses.
That kid part was odd. I wasn't expecting that. Why does DSP telling strangers to have kids?
Indoctrinated children who send him blatantly.
And then he hates kids. Every time he interacts with a kid, he complains about them. And he wants people to have kids to make the world a better place? Having kids makes the world a better place just by default now? Well, I had no idea. I had no idea.
Indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just
This
gone.
weird
That
little sound.
instant, gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your
They're mandatory, I agree.
Listen here, Jasper, I tell you on a daily basis not to scratch my furniture.
Contributions
just
are
sit and
mandatory,
behave, and you
but
can
they're
be on
not
stream.
required.
But you just don't learn. I can't help you, dude, get back in the closet. I'm done, dude, you just never learn.
Maybe he has cat and cat next to each other in the closet. Shackled together. That way they can't leave. They would have to cooperate to leave, and it's a fucking cat. And it's cat, so one of them might want to play Overwatch, another one might want to lick himself. What a hot video. The part with the banning thing, the part with the people should have kids and have a meaningful life. Just all of it. Man. And so much nonsense, so much of a nonsense response from that one dude that sent them 100 bits and basically said, I think it's funny when you're racist. That turned into him pretending to not know what his own accent was. Oh well. I think I'm done here though. Thank you for showing up to the stream. It was a fun time. I ought to stream later today. Maybe. Probably. The internet should work, but you never know. Coxes, they do their own thing. Kind of like Jasper and Cat. They kind of just, do their own thing, you know what I mean? Maybe I could say that one day. Well, I got the stream earlier, so, Cox is doing whatever he wants. That was a quote about Cat, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. She made dinner, so she's doing whatever she wants. Oh, well. But I'm done here. I might... I don't know. I ain't even gonna say what I might do. I'm fucking... Something's gonna be done eventually. Maybe. Probably not.
Peace out.
What is Glow Gang? Well, Glow Gang is GLOGANG. It is Glory Boys. We are Glory Boys Entertainment. It is GBE, but it's shortened. You know what I'm saying? So it's GLO Gang instead of Glory Boys. You can say either one though. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I won't get offended. Gang won't get offended. That's what we are, Glory Boys. You know what I'm saying?
I actually have to turn off the stream, don't I? I'm like, later and peace out. Lean back. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I have to turn the fucking stream off. Duh.
Back to back. Like Drake.
Down forward punch tipped $3.33. Hello everyone. Jasper is sick and I need help raising the money for his vet bills. I asked the vet to give him a pill but it didn't work. The cost of the vet bill is the same price as a Weber Genesis grill. What a coincidence, ack.
I'm just a crazy old man. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Which sounds good.
What is Glow Gang?
Big problems.
Get in the ring, man.
One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, bow, bow.